Hello, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How are y'all doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Welcome in Baku. Welcome in Ooooooh. Welcome in Yirkun. Welcome in Spooky. Welcome in Unimo. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Welcome in. How are y'all doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Valentine's Day. Yay, that's on a Wednesday this year, which is really, really weird. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I have so much to clean. I cleaned a little bit today, so I'm a little proud of myself, but you know, could have done better. Welcome in, Antonio. How are you doing? Hope it is going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Let's see. How's today been treating y'all? I know today's been... Ooh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to plug something else in. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. But I forgot what I was just gonna say. I don't know. Pretend that I said something amazing and just go like, wow, that was really thoughtful. And then we'll just like pretend that we had a meaningful conversation right there. Yeah. Has anyone ever received one of those birthday cards where like, oh, pretend that I wrote something like really, really heartfelt and stuff, and like you're getting sentimental or something like that? Because I've never gotten that, but like I've seen many cards like that in the stores, because sometimes I'll get really, really bored and I'll go through like the birthday section and I'll look through all the like birthday cards and stuff, because I like hearing the voice ones. I don't know if y'all know that like little, I think they're cats, but they're like a little green thing and a little pink cat maybe, and they're like, oh hey, you know, hey, Valentine's Day, or hey, birthday, you know, their voice cards or whatever. I don't know if they're still around anymore, but I used to watch those, and so I enjoyed those. Oh my god. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm waiting for. Oh my god. You got out of bed, I'm proud. It goes for everyone. Yeah, exactly. You know, sometimes we don't have 100% days, and that's okay. Treat it for whatever percent it is. If it's a 40% day, have a 40% day, which I've had, and those suck. But, you know, what needs to happen, so do what you can, you know? There was this quote that I saw from like, I think a Tumblr post, but it was like, whatever worth doing is worth doing even slightly, so. But yeah, that's what I try and like force myself by, which is really difficult sometimes because I'm very much a perfectionist. So I'm like, oh, well, if I can't do this fully, what's the point of even doing it? And I get mad at myself. But you gotta learn to work around that, because life waits for no one and it sucks. But it does make you feel better where it's like, well, at least I did this. Maybe I didn't do the best job ever, but who really needs to be the best anyways? I mean, we can't all be the best. There was a story that I read in, I think it was high school. I don't know. But I remember it a lot because I had this one friend who got like really upset about that story. Not upset, but she like she still talks about it to this day, where I don't remember the name, but the story was that like no one was allowed to be good at anything because it made people sad or something, so everyone wore like masks, and like if you were a good dancer then you had to wear heavy shoes so that way you wouldn't look like graceful or whatever, or elegant and all that. And so like basically they nerfed any one of your skills so everyone was like just average, and like oh god. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like what was I talking about? Oh yeah, when no one's the best, society sucks. So not everyone can be the best, but you know, you won't be the best at everything, but just do what you want to do. Just enjoy life. It gets complicated whenever you think too much into it. Watching a bunch of lost media videos. Oh, those get me scared at like 3 a.m. Ah, thank you. That was refreshing. I needed that. Needed to cool off. I'm over here sweating. I'm sweating. I'm not. I'm actually perfectly fine. I was enjoying a meal like 15, 30 minutes? I think like 40 minutes before stream. I don't know. It was a good meal. It was pretty big. I didn't finish it. It's in the back, so if at any point I have to dip out to like shoo the cats away, just know that that's something that's going on. Thought I was the only one who got scared watching them. No, they like that and analog horror, like they like scare me so deeply because it's like, oh, what if it's true, but like no one wants to admit that they're true or something, you know. And then that I'm like, oh, I don't want to see anything that's like, oh my god, it is true. Oh god. No, so early, please. I need my cranium for at least a couple more minutes. We're only 4 minutes in, I think. I can't tell. Oh my god, nobody important. Blimey, that's amazing. You know what? In 900 years of time and space, I never met anybody who wasn't important before. Doctor Who, A Christmas Carol. Huh, I've never heard that quote. Or I probably have, but I just didn't understand it because even reading it, I didn't understand it. So. Oh my god. How to spell cranium? I think that's how you spell it, unless it's without an... No, right there. The second one, you put Crainum, but it's Crainium.
Yeah. This is big brain time.
Probably. Oh my god. Will my brain grow in size? Hi, Brick, how are you doing? Welcome in, Godzilla. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. I'm doing great. How about you? Everyone, no matter what you do, is important in a way. Yup. Because you don't have to be necessarily the best to be the first one to do it. So, you know, just do stuff that you enjoy. Because I think, like, if we go our entire... Because, okay, here's the real big deal, right? Everyone who has done something noteworthy, right? Because there's 3 things that you can do with something. And this is, like, legitimate Paprika speaking. There's 3 ways that you can do something to where people will, like, remember you, essentially. There's 3 ways to get remembered. Where it's be the first one to do it, be the best one to do it, or be the worst one to do it, right? So, like, who was the worst person in the world? They're remembered for a while. Who is one of the best people in the world? You know, a couple people come to mind, but, you know, those are people who are going to be remembered. Who was the first person in the world, you know, and there's different answers or whatever, but people come to mind, right? And you can apply this to any subject, and people will come to mind for that, the majority of the time, right? Oh. But here's the thing, the people who accomplished that, they weren't necessarily being like, oh, you know what, no one's ever done this before, let me try this. They pursued their own interests. So I think a lot of, like, the Wright brothers and stuff, because, like, that was an example that was, like, drilled into my head as a kid. But, you know, he was like, I want to fly, I want to get into the sky. So he wasn't like, oh, well, people haven't done this before, I'm not sure. You know, he just like, fuck it, I want to fly. And then he's known as, like, the first man to know how to fly. Not the best, but, you know, the first. And so that's gotta be the approach. So yeah, those are words that I live by myself, that I have to give to myself, like, at 8 in the morning when I'm like, ooh, I'm the worst person to exist. Oh my gosh, my brain is running about as well as my old laptop, so I'm mostly lurking today. No worries, honestly, same here. I ate some chocolate waffles today in the morning, and they were, like, so bad. Like, okay, there's these frozen waffles that we got recently from the grocery store, right? And they're like Cocoa Pebbles branded or something, which I don't care for brands, but, you know, chocolate waffles seemed like a good idea because I eat chocolate chip waffles. So I was like, okay, well, that should be good. And I'm so glad that I'm like just even a little bit smart, because my dad was like, oh, well, if you like them, let's take a couple boxes. And I'm like, no, because what if they taste bad? I've never tasted these before. I mean, I'm sure there's no way to mess up chocolate waffles, but what if, you know? So I'll just take 1 box, see how they taste, and then from there I'll decide if I want to take more. And thank goodness I did this, because they taste like rubber. It's so bad. I mean, it does taste like chocolate, but not like a good amount. It doesn't taste good. I had to eat it with syrup, okay? And I usually eat my waffles, like, just plain, which, like, come after me if you want to, but, you know, it's a nice little breakfast to just grab and eat, you know, frozen waffles. Not eating them frozen. You heat them up and then you eat them and stuff, but, like, without toppings. I mean, sometimes I eat them with toppings, but usually I don't. So yeah. I felt that. Oh my gosh. Is it running on pure sugar? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good for health or teeth, I think. I think sugar is bad for your teeth. It decays or something. I think that's how cavities work. Oh my god, can y'all stop throwing that duck? I'm gonna throw it back one of these days. Not throw it back, like, you know, how they say it in whatchamacallit, not the colloquial term. Yeah, that's the correct term for it. Well, like that, just like in general, I will throw the duck back at you. Oh. Everything is bad for your teeth. True! It sucks. Teeth are not sturdy at all. It's like, oh, teeth are great. Unless you, like, pull at them from an angle, or do this, or do that, or do this, or that, and it's like, oh my god, what's the point of even having them then? I mean, not saying that I don't want teeth. I do not want to be a toothless paprika. But still, you know, like, what's the point? It's taking away all the fun out of it. Oh, no, my god. Oh, it's over for y'all when I figure out how to throw it back, I swear. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wait, move this here. I'm moving stuff around on my thing. Okay, cool. Cool beans, cool beans. Cool beans, cool. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, I'm excited for today. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. Did y'all throw another duck? I'll have to wait and see. I thought we were done with the duck. Oh my god, I knew it. I had a feeling. I heard the distant flapping. I mean, my teeth only got a small cavity, which is probably not my fault. I blamed 6 months ago because mental health reasons. I felt that. Let's see, but overall, my teeth health is doing well. Oh, that's good. Oh. Okay, I'm messing with stuff. And y'all will see what I'm talking about in a bit. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, there was 3 of them this time. Fuck. Oh god! Can y'all let me stay on the screen for like 5 minutes? Double ducked. Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's a way. I'm trying to think, like, what would be a way where I could throw it back at them? But I don't know. I'm writing that down, and I'm gonna do that. I don't know when. Okay, I have chalk right here. I have a chalkboard next to my desk. Throw. It's been a while since I wrote on this. Throw. Duck. At. Chat. Oof, it's very messy. There we go. It's over for y'all when I figure out how to do that. Say, so I love, but you're terrible at ducking. I can't duck! They follow me! They're like freaking missiles or something. What are they called? Tracking missiles? What are they called? Those things where they like lock on? They lock on to the target or whatever and they like meow and then but it's not just bombs, it's like the missiles. The targeted missiles, maybe? I think that's the word. I don't know. Brigateers is not necessarily known for her prowess in, what's it called? Artillery? I think that's the right word. Oh god, no, come on, not another one. The water's probably attracting the ducks, stop it! Fuck, come on, man. Oh my god, oh, god damn it. Homing missile, thank you, Radioactive Penguin. Also, welcome in, happy Wednesday, happy Valentine's Day. Oh my god, mine are terrible. The consequences of surviving McDonald's as a kid was a reliable option for us back then. I felt that. Yeah, I used to have cavities like all the time whenever I would go. I hated it. I think I mentioned this before, but that's why I haven't gone back. I mean, not necessarily because like, oh, I had a lot of cavities and so now I don't want to go back. I think I just got like a memory that I forgot. So like the last time that I went to the dentist, I can't remember if it was part 1 or part 2 because I remember I had like a couple of cavities, like I think 5 maybe, and so they were like on different sides of my face, so then they had to like work on one side because they were like, we don't have enough time to fill all of them, so we're gonna do one this time and then the other one's this time. And I can't remember if I didn't come back after the second visit or the first visit, like which one did I like not come back for? Hopefully the second visit. Oh man, dentists are a pain to get into where I am unless I'm gonna drive for 3 hours. Oof, yikes. It's far. Nah, dentists over here, I mean, they're plentiful. It's just like, I don't want to go. The last time I went with my mom and it was like, you know, she did all the paperwork and stuff because she's my mom and I'm like, yay. But now I'd have to do it, which I've done before. I mean, I've gone to the hospital and stuff and filled out my own paperwork. I can do it. I know I can. I just, you know, don't want to because here's what I realized, which is a very, very bad thing to realize. Not as in like, oh man, I'm a terrible person realization, but as in I realized that if I have to schedule my own appointments, then I can do that whenever I want. And since, you know, I'm not dying, my brain's like, well, why do I have to do it next week? Why can't I wait, you know, sometime after that? Sometime. And, you know, it's been a while, so it's not great. Sorry, my phone decided to freak out for something while I was typing. No worries, welcome in. See, dentists are a pain because they're expensive for no reason. True. The procrastination mode? Yeah. Yeah. Anytime I realize that I'm the one who has full say over anything, I procrastinate the fuck out of it. That's why, like, being in school, like, that's specifically why for the degree that I chose, right, which was game design, I made myself enroll into a school to go, like, and, you know, learn about it, because I knew that there's a way to get into the industry without, you know, getting an actual degree, because, like, that part of the industry doesn't really need a degree, it needs skill. So I was like, okay, well, I could just, you know, beef up my skill and, you know, market myself online, and then boom. But I knew that that requires like so much more, what's it called? When you're a self-starter, you know, like, I guess motivation, but not really motivation, like, you know, the ability to just do, to go out and do it for yourself. It requires a lot of that. Meanwhile, I work better when there's like finalized dates with finalized consequences, because due dates like get my ass up, you know? And so, yeah. Yeah. I procrastinate essays. I'm okay at writing, but no. I felt that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I I remember one time there was this literary analysis or something that we had to do for like a chapter of the Crucible or something for this AP English class, English English class that I took, and I procrastinated it. And so the night before we were gonna return to school, because it was like over a break, right? I think it was like Christmas break or something, or probably Thanksgiving break. I don't remember, but I remember I was like at another parent's house, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll take my homework with me so I'll have time to do it. Like, we're gonna spend a week there. I'm gonna have time to do it. And I didn't touch it until the night before, when like he was gonna take us back that next morning, and then from there we would go to school. And I was like, oh, oh no. So I sat in his closet, right? Because that was like the only place that was kind of quiet. So I sat in his closet and I like stayed up till 3 in the morning. I was listening to Park Bird, which I don't know if they still, that I know they're on YouTube and they do music, but I'm not sure if that channel's still there, because this was years ago. So I sat there like listening to their music or whatever, and I was like doing all of it, and I got a really high score. I got like a 98, I think, and they were like, wow, this is really well done. And I was like, like all of it was done the night before. So yeah. I found an ADHD meme on a YouTube video everyone could probably relate to, regardless if they have ADHD. I have to do that story next year. Ah, man, it's crazy. I kind of enjoyed the Crucible. I don't know. Like, it was just interesting, you know? It's very dramatic. Well, not dramatic, it's just like, oh yeah, this is happening, and then that, and then this, and this, and that, and it's like, wow, people are mean. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it'd be wildin'. It'd definitely be wildin'. Thinking back now, I'm like, I used to have it so good. I would just do good in school, and then that's it. Oh shit, congrats on 256! Nice! Anyways, I'm gonna drink some water here. Good soup, good soup. With that, we're at 17. I did not drink soup, I drank water, but I always call it good soup because, good soup. But yeah, with that, we're gonna switch scenes and we're gonna go over. So, I know I mentioned that I'm gonna be drawing, but I don't think I actually ever stated it. This is gonna be a hand cam stream, because I wanted to draw on paper. Because I like the feeling, and I miss drawing on my sketchbook and stuff, so I'm like, I'm gonna draw on paper. Soup and water, same thing. Yeah, that's debatable. Drinks on me. Let's go! Drinks on Yerkun! I do good in a way that if I fail an assignment or one test, I can still pass with an 80. Ooh, nice. So you like set up your grade to where it can take a hit, huh? Ta-da! Hand cam! I used to do the same thing. I would skip out on a lot of assignments whenever we had, not tutors, but what are they called? Those substitutes. Yeah, those. There we go. And then let me know if the music is both heard and too loud. And or too loud. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then this is gonna get out the way because my desk space is not that big. However, I have an exciting reveal. Check this out. Look at what I bought online. It's a little like thing, so I can, let me turn it on. And it lights up, right? And then I can go and I can actually control my computer. I say as I can't find my mouse. Here it is. So like I can go into chat and I can, hello. And look, I have like a little controller now. This was like $5. This is the best $5 I've ever spent. This is amazing. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Okay, let me get this other stuff set up. Right here. There we go. Don't mind me, just put something out. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, I have something very important to show y'all. Y'all are here on this very special day, and so I think there's something that needs to be addressed. Right, white sheet, right? Oh my gosh. And then, boom! Why is Paprika embarrassed? Oh no! Oh no, guys, she looks nervous. What is she doing? What is she gonna say? Oh no! Oh my god! Wait, something's appearing! Will you be my Dora cereal? Signed Paprika C! So I wanted to ask if y'all would be my Dora cereal for this special occasion, because, you know, nothing truly captures affection so much as Dora cereal, you know? It's very tasty. It's there for you when you're sad. It's there for you when you're happy. It's there for you when you're lonely. It's, you know, as trusty as a reliable friend. So, you know, I'm asking, will the Peppers, in general, be my Dora cereal? Hold on. Let's see, don't mind me. I'm very democratic. Be my... Boop, 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 boop. Don't mind me typing. There we go. There it goes, look at that. I could actually just gave us all Dora cereal. What? What is it? I don't have to send you something, do I? The chocolate flowers, yes, right? No, all you have to do is agree on this legally binding poll. Yeah, I was gonna say legally blinding, but I'm like, no, you're not gonna go legally blind. Oh my gosh. So, very important on how I continue this stream. I need your answer. Be honest, you can tell me. I'm totally not nervous over here or anything. I clicked no by mistake. Oh no, that rejection again. Whew. Faced it on a dating sim yesterday. I can't. No. Oh my god, yes, of course. I thought you never asked. I know. Took me all week to work up the courage. I was thinking about it. I paced around in my room thinking, should I ask? What if they say no? What if they don't like cereal? What if they're lactose intolerant? And that's why I didn't bring up the milk. Oh my gosh. I will end it in just a sec. Someone has to be the black sheep. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Good thing none of us are allergic to wool. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and then, I was gonna say unrelated, but it's not. Don't forget, guys, in the Discord, there is a Valentine's Doodle channel. Feel free to send any, like, pose or outfit images, because that's what I'm gonna be drawing today, in case I don't think I ever stated it. In that Discord channel, I, along with other Peppers, have flooded it with images of both poses and outfits that I will be drawing Paprika in today, because I very much enjoy drawing Paprika, in case it wasn't obvious. Oh my gosh. I'm lactose intolerant, but I shall still be. Let's go! That's the best answer any Pepper could give me. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if you want to, like, you can still submit stuff right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get to everything, but I'm gonna try to, because I will skip as many of mine as I can. But I had to make sure I had content for today, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna load it up here. But yeah, if you see any, like, interesting outfits or poses that you're like, yeah, this fit Valentine's Day themed, feel free to send it in the Discord. Images only, by the way. Yep. I feel very scatterbrained. Like, I'm like, oh, this, oh, that. But 'tis the season, right? I mean, what better season to be very, like, flustered, nervous, antsy. I was gonna say impatient, but I don't think that really fits. But yeah, with that, I think the Peppers have all legally signed. So there we go. We can go ahead and end right there. Then yes, you are my Dora cereal for Or this Valentine's Day. We need a food channel? I think we do. Or is it... No, wait, never mind. It's not a food channel. It's a, what's it called? Photography. I was gonna call it photography. Or pictography is what I was gonna call it, but that is not it. There we go. Let me get this out of the way. And now we can start doodling. Now her worries are gone. Here we go. So it's a very small one, but I like drawing small because then I don't focus on like, oh, this big detail that's really not important, but it's important to me. There we go. Moving stuff around. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down a list. Ah! And then check it out. This is my tools for today. I like having a bunch of stuff. So this is a pin with a weird little topper that I can't remember where I got this from. But it's just a little like friction pin, which I really like to draw with. Not sponsored. I'm not sponsored at all today. But this is, I'm showing you, this is a felt tip medium paper mate. This one I like. I don't remember where I found it. I think it was my dad's. This one's also friction. This is a highlighter, but I like the color and you know, it works good. This one is, I think, an architecture pencil, mechanical pencil that I got from, I don't know if this one specifically, but the first one that I got of these, because I have a couple of these, the first one that I got was from my cousin who helped clean like this old man's house or something, and he was like, yeah, you know, just take that, I don't need it. And then she gave it to me, and so it's this 0.9 Pentel one, and then like this has an eraser. And then I found a couple of these at Staples, I think. And so I bought a couple because I really, really like these. And this is just a regular pencil. I'm just showing everyone because I like it. Look. And this is a 2B mechanical pencil. So this is 2B lead. And then the cool thing is I can actually take this part off. And if I push it out enough, I can actually sharpen this in the little top thingy. There we go. I don't know if you can see really the difference, but it slightly sharpens. If I push it in there a little bit more. This was really cool. It took me a while to find this out. You can kind of see it. It takes a little long to sharpen, but yeah. And look at that. It's lead shavings, which I probably shouldn't have put on the paper, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I really like this one. The only thing that sucks is getting lead for this is like, not impossible, it's just annoying. And then this is another friction pin that I like sketching with. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using today. Just regular pencils, pins, and all that. Let me get the lead dust off of there, because I know that if I wipe it, it's going to get everywhere. Hey, those don't look like paws at all. What are you talking about? This has always been Paprika canonical hands. As it really starts out because my brother was being super difficult and my cat got on my lap. I love my cat so much. Aw, we love cats. Cats are amazing. Oh yeah, tomorrow we're playing Necopar. I forgot. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going through Valentine's doodles and I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I just end stream like that. Okay, I'm gone. There we go. Today I feel has been like a really quiet day. I was supposed to go to the store, but I really, really didn't want to. Even though today was like the perfect day to go to the store. Because it was like sunny, it didn't rain, and at the time that I had like free time to go to the store, it was like not trafficked. What's it called? Not full of traffic. Like the roads were clear. So I was going to. But then I said, no, I don't want to. And since my siblings are coming over earlier this week, I was like, oh, I'm just going to take my siblings. I'm going to use it as an excuse that, like, oh, I need your help because I'm going to get groceries and it's going to be heavy. This was a lie. I know I could do it on my own, but I didn't want to. There we go. And so this first one is submitted by Baku. And I don't know much of the context, but it does look really cute. It's like this couple hugging in front of this like ornamental looking fan in the backdrop. Not really backdrop, just background, I guess. Because it doesn't look necessarily like... Oh, well, it does look a little positioned. Oh, there's hearts on it too, I'm just noticing. There we go. It was my mother and father? Ah, I thought so. It does look like very much like an anniversary or something photo. Oh, it kind of looks like he has a Santa hat on too. Okay, I'm just now seeing that there's stuff drawn on here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do here. Kind of wanted to save it till we got further in, but for the couple photos, I'm just gonna be drawing more paprikas. Oh wait, can y'all see this really well? You cannot see that very well, huh? Okay, well. Oh. Do you draw during art stream? No, I think it's just you. I don't think I draw during art streams. Oh, wait, okay, I misread that. Oops. Yeah, I think art streams are definitely like the best time to draw because you get like inspired and stuff. Or at least for me, whenever I see like art streams, I always have to whip out like a notebook and sketch or something. That and karaoke streams too. Listen, I don't know what happens. Just my ability to read just goes away, okay? Some tape for the glasses, because I don't have regular stuff to just wear glasses. I wonder how I could... I probably shouldn't turn around so much. Got the metal pipe now, go to sleep. Howdy. Bye-bye, lazy eggs! Have a nice rest, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try to best judgment. Yep. I don't know, there's something just so relaxing about Wednesdays in particular. That's why I was like, yep, Wednesdays are the day. I think they were the days that always had like the most energy and stuff. So that's why I decided that they were going to be art stream days. Which I wonder why. I don't really remember anything particular about Wednesdays, so I can't say like why. 2, 3. Glasses, paprika! Whoa! It's been canonized. There. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Try not to get my hand in the way too much. Oh my gosh. I started to work a while back and I haven't had time to watch streams. Oh, no worries. No worries at all, lazy eggs. I started to think, I'm like, what could I do? I'll see if I can start doing like more different times. I know I've been sticking to around the same time, especially this week. Or not just this week, but like last week too. And it's because I can't say. That's not true. I can't say. I just had to think about it for a second and I needed a reason to stall. Um, it's mainly just because, like, I follow my dad's schedule and, you know, it makes sense that he's being scheduled around the same time. There we go. But yeah. 2, 3... Oh god. I think it was important. Let's see. Forgot what I was gonna say, but I forgot. I think it was important. Uh-oh. What could it have been? Huh. I was gonna say hopefully it's not something important, but you said I think it was something important. So it makes it a little worrying. What could it have been? I shouldn't be picking up the drawing thing, but it feels weird at this angle. But oh well. Oh wait, but then... Okay, I shouldn't lean too close. So it is what it is. It's weird because I remember what I was doing last year this day. I was working because I had gotten this like flower job and I liked it enough. It wasn't, I mean, honestly, I didn't like it that much. But
Yeah,
like,
this
it was
big
fine
brain
for what
time.
it was. Oh, boy, big brain. You know what? When my head gets big, I'm gonna put it in your face. There we go. Like, extreme close-up paprika fisheye view. Oh my god, I love those fisheye images. I have this recording of my little brother, and he's doing that thing where he gets super close to the camera and he says some like dumb stuff. It's really funny. Of course, I'll never show it because, like, I don't know if he's embarrassed by it, to be honest. Which he shouldn't be. It's really funny. It's a really, really funny video. But I don't think he'd ever let me show it for obvious reasons, you know. But I like looking on those videos. I have a bunch of like silly videos, or not just videos, but pictures too of my family. Like sometimes we'll be trying to take pictures in like cute poses, right? And you know, like the rejects from that, those are my favorite photos. Cause I don't know, they're the ones that feel the most lifelike, you know? So yeah, take dumb photos. Paprika approves. You have to go soon? No worries, I'll pair him out of squints because he looked down. I'm going now since I have to see ya. See ya! Or see you, bye bye! I have an athletic meet rehearsal, whoa. Day after Valentine's Day? That's crazy. But hope you do well, good luck! I don't really know what happens at athletic rehearsals. I don't know why I got reminded of, actually, I'll just do this way. Oh yeah. I got reminded of one time I had this friend who, well, trying to think about how to say this. So she was like, oh yeah, I went to like a like art school before I came to the school that, you know, I'd met her in, right? And she was like, yeah, you know, it was kind of like a like arts academy kind of thing where it focused on your pursuit of arts. And I didn't really like, okay, I'm kind of stupid in case you haven't noticed through watching or whatever, but when she said that, I was like, oh, okay. And the only thing I could think of was High School Musical, which I've never watched. I've only seen, like, you know, some of the dance videos or whatever, because, you know, those are the memes. And so when she said that, I was like, okay, look, this sounds dumb asking it, but I'm genuinely curious. for fights, do y'all just like fight like regular, or do y'all do like dance battles or something? Like, is that legit a thing? And I was embarrassed to ask. I remember it was kind of embarrassing because like it sounds stupid even saying it, but oh my gosh, some of the best pictures are embarrassing at first. Exactly, exactly. But yeah, so what she responded was like, no, that's really dumb. We fight like normal. We're normal kids. I'm like, okay, alright. Which, to that now, I say, no the fuck you're not. You went to a performing school before high school. Like, that's not normal. So no, you're not normal kids, in my opinion. You're like right there with theater kids saying, oh, I'm a normal kid. That's not a normal kid. Oh my gosh. But yeah. No offense to any theater kids in the chat. You know, y'all are fun. Y'all are great. But like, I mean, come on. I think y'all can understand more than or better than anyone. Y'all are not normal kids. Oh my gosh. And this goes right here. And her hands right here somewhere. Focused on hands. I can't. Can't think of anything else. I'm single-minded in my pursuit of drawing decent-looking hands. There. Heart right there. Shorts end right there. And then we'll do break a tail. There we go. And then another paprika tail. While I was finding like reference images for poses and stuff, there were, you know, quite a few, because when you type in like, oh, Valentine's pose reference or something, a lot of them are very much like couple stuff, which, you know, makes sense considering the holiday. But what about the people who don't have a partner? Well, may I suggest a mirror? Oh my gosh. This is a theater kid and she comes in and funny accents. Right, right. Bring the bad joke of the night, Valentine's edition. When should you ask someone out on a coffee date? When you like them a latte. Oh my god. Not the latte. Not the lattes. Never gonna hear the end of it now. Everyone's gonna be like, can I get latte art? Wait, does anyone here order latte art? Because, like, how do you go about drinking it? I would feel bad if I asked for latte art just to not drink it. And also, if anyone has worked as a barista or something, like, is that a requirement or is that per request? Because honestly, I don't know. I've never requested it. I only got latte art one time, and it was because I was with... Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Hold on, let me make this more bold. Go back, bold out some of these lines. Yeah, only one time did I get latte art, And it was because the cart that we got it on, because I was with like a program coordinator or something, and we were having a meeting to discuss my internship or something. And there was like a little coffee shop stand thingy majiggy, and like there was like a cart, okay, so it wasn't even like a shop or a physical place. It was like a little a little cart or something. And they made like the little latte art, which is really cool, but it was hot chocolate, so then they put a top on it. But like it was cool seeing them make it. Many forget family and pet love. Exactly. I will always stand on ice skating being the best date reference to the video you made. Yeah, I love ice skating. I've taken my friends ice skating before, and the unfortunate fact is that they did not like it. Because, like, one of them has fallen before and broken her wrist. Not, you know, whenever I took them, but she's, like, done that before. And so she's like, yeah, you know, she didn't end up going. And then that left like 3 of my other friends, and one of them has like broken her ankle before roller skating, so she was kind of hesitant to try ice skating. And then we ended up going because this convention that we had gone to had this like fake ice thingy or something, because that was the year that that Yuri on Ice had come out. And so I guess they decided that was a good idea. While we were there, we saw blood on the floor, like not a, you know, huge pool of blood, but like if somebody had fallen and hit their nose or something, like we saw that on the little like rink or whatever. And it wasn't that great, to be honest, but you know, it was fine. And then she did end up falling, but she didn't hurt herself, thank goodness. And that was it. But none of my friends, or like there was another one too that I took to like this other like actual ice skating place. Well, it wasn't like a whole ice skating arena. It was like a place within another place that had ice skating that, you know, at the very least it was a legitimate ice rink. But she was not a huge fan of it either. So none of my friends like ice skating, which really sucks because there was a brief moment where I really, really wanted to get into ice skating. But I had no classes to go to. But there we go. I'm gonna watch the You Laugh, You Lose video. Every time I laugh, I take a shot. Uh-oh. I've never actually gotten a coffee from a coffee shop, or not that I can remember. Oh, for real? I've only gotten it from one coffee shop. Ever. Wait, no, that's not true. I remembered only one that I actually went to by myself. Actually, no, I didn't even go by myself. I've always gone with other people. That or I never went. Usually, like, other people, they'll be like, hey, I'm going to this coffee shop or that coffee shop, or I'm going to get coffee. What do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, now I know, but back then I did not, in fact, know. So, it's kind of difficult when they would ask me that. But, now I know. Now I know my coffee order. Unless it's really cold outside, in which case I'm probably, you know, no bueno if I'm not in the mood for a hot chalky. Just a doodle day. Just a doodle day. Vielen Dank, Pep. Iets muss mich al melden will ich wir aufstechen or aufstechen muss. Oof, man, I have no idea. Just a calm day. Exactly. Thank you very much, Pep. I have to sign off because I have to get up at 4, but your drawing almost made me cry. I'm glad you made it. Thank you. Aw, no worries. And, you know, thank you, Baku, for the submission and, you know, being here. And I just appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being my Dora cereal today. Hot chocolate with the marshmallows. Or marshmallows. Exactly. Okay, but I have to go. I have to head to work. I'll stop back in if I can. No worries. Enjoy, or hopefully your days goes well at work, radioactive penguin. Be safe, drink your milk, eat your vegetables. Don't talk to strangers or at least try to best judgment. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Let's see. If by any chance y'all want to see the original photos, feel free to take a look at the Discord channel, because that's where all the original photos will be. Because yeah, I thought about putting them on screen, but I was like, oh, that's too much work. So then I in fact did not. Wait, go there to small. I forgot it could track my face for a second. I was like, I shouldn't have chosen this one. Let's see. I got an 18-pack Recess for Valentine's. Yo, nice. Not a huge fan of Recess because I don't like peanut butter too much, but that sounds delicious if you like Recess. When if it goes automatic in stream. Oh my god. That would be funny. I just like automatic back into drawing mode, because when I tell you I get like zoned in whenever I start drawing. I am like completely zoned in. I forget all else. I decided I want to do a different thing for this one, because this one's like complex in the sense of like the perspective from the hand to the face, but I'm gonna do a little silly goofy thing called, I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna call it something eventually. I'll just ponder on the name. There. There we go. Haven't laughed so far. Nice, nice. My favorite videos to laugh at, or okay, here's the thing. The whole you laugh, you lose, right? I like them and all, but I don't really play it the right way. In fact, I play it the opposite way, in the sense that I don't play them. I just watch them whenever I'm feeling sad or like angry or something, so that they can make me laugh. So like I'll watch them and stuff and I'll just laugh. And my siblings kind of like, I wouldn't say they hate me because of it, but every time that they watch them, you know, I always like, I never say like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it this way, because you know that takes too long for them to, or not for them to, but for me to explain. So, and also if I explain it, I know they'd be like, well, you know, that's lame, you should play it because, you know, it's hard, it's fun, you know, you should challenge yourself. Just like, ugh, no, I want to laugh and have fun. So I do that, and every time that they're playing one of those, and you know, I automatically think, okay, you know, let me just enjoy the funny video. They're like, ah, you laughed, you lost, and I'm always like, dang it, you know, I play long, because I don't want to explain. Which, like, hearing myself admit that, it kind of sounds like, oh, so you're just bad at, you know, you laugh, you lose. And it's like, no, I can be really good if I want to, but I just prefer to enjoy the actual video, because the videos tend to be funny, so... I don't know, man. I enjoy it. And so, yeah. But yeah, every time they're like, oh, you're so bad at this. Dang, Rika, you can't not laugh for like a single second. It's like, actually I can, but I won't tell them that. Oh, I'll tell them that, then they're gonna know. She has a cup here. Have you seen or played Stanley Parable? I can envision you zoning out into art, like when Stanley entered the internet poll. I have not, but I have heard of it. I've heard of a character called Ramona or something. She has dyed hair, and I know because there was this one, like, TikTok or something that was like a meme, and it was like when he's brushing her hair or something, and it's like the crunchiest sound because of how like artificially dyed it is or something like that, which I thought was really funny. And I think my brother, one of my younger brothers, watched the show and he was like, "Oh my god, you should watch it. You would love it so much." And I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I'll watch it." And then I haven't. Um, mhm, mhm. But yeah, I zoned the hell out because you know if you've ever drawn, you know how it is. You just like focus, and it's like, okay, this shape, that shape, this shape, that shape, move the brush or, you know, tool here. And oh, that looks fine. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, where does, you know, this finger go? Stuff like that, you know? And just no time. No time for actually saying what you're doing. No time. There we go. I don't know, man. I just like drawing. I should draw. Or do something that's like similarly relaxing on a regular basis, you know? Diamond painting is really, really relaxing. I bought my brother a kit for that like last year, and we're not even like halfway through it because they only ever do it when they come over because they know that they'd lose all the pieces if they took it like back home, so they leave it over here and we do it, and we don't do it that often either. So like we recently focused on it, and so we got like pretty far in like 2 days, one of the past weekends that they came over. But just something that you can zone out to, you know? You listen to music, and then, like, that's it. It's over once you listen to music. I just love the way the pencil feels when it's like... That's why I mean, it's kind of obvious, but I do a lot of, like, hatching techniques whenever I'm putting value anywhere. Because I'm like, lines. The easiest thing to do that looks nice. You know, so... Highly recommend it. I love hatching. It's the best thing ever. Let's see. Imagine drawing being relaxing. It is once you don't have to do it. Because the moment that you have to, well, not really have to do it, but like when you're trying not too hard to achieve something. Like at first I was doing this in like a full, you know, detail style, and I was like, this is stressful. I don't like it. So I was like, no, erasing it. Today's gonna be a nice day. And I did, you know, kind of chibi-ish style because it's easier to draw in. And so yeah, you know, like whenever something feels too hard, and it's not for something that you have to do, feel free to simplify stuff. Because it is not that important. You know, I will add the little eye dots first. First and foremost. And then I'm going to add a bunch of hearts. That's what the reference has. I should probably read chat more. Give me a second. And knowing your interests will... With thinking of philosophy, you might love it. We'd spend a whole year making content here. Wait, what are we talking about? The Stanley Parable? I love seeing streamers go nuts with it. Wait, is Stanley Parable a game or a show? You're blind to the Stanley Parable. I recommend you plan that then. Oh, plan that. Those lines do be sweet, right? I'm a perfectionist, sadly, and it makes it stressy. Ah, I felt that. Same. You gotta be in the right headspace to forgive yourself a lot. Yeah. On sad days... Actually, on sad days, I draw quite a bit. So, like, very quickly, we're gonna venture a little bit through here. I drew... I drew this on a sad day. I was just like drawing a bunch of reference images or whatever, you know, practicing, because surprise, I practice. And you can see like this doesn't look too good. This is like kind of deformed face. The face should be like facing more this way. But I really fell in love with the way that I drew this, so that's why I sketched it. Or not sketched it, but like lined it and stuff. But yeah, so like there's such a thing as sad day art, and you know, don't expect yourself to be Picasso on those days, you know? Yeah, okay. There's like a couple drawings in here that I don't want to show because I'm like, oh, embarrassed. There we go. Okay, now we can move on. This one, okay. Oh yeah, this one I chose. Y'all can't see it, but y'all will see it after I've drawn it or something. But I chose it because it's, I'm pretty sure, is based off of the promotional art or the promotional MV for this, like, okay, so Eve, right? Which is in Utaute? I don't know, they're like a singer. They did a partnership with Ghana, the chocolate company, to promote, I don't know, chocolate or something for Valentine's Day. And he made a song for them, and it's called Heart Forecast, which if you've never heard it, I highly suggest going to listen to it, because I really, really like that song. And I feel like it's really underrated, because like people were happy whenever it came out, but they were like just as happy with his other works, which don't get me wrong, you know, like he has some bangers, but I feel like that's one of his top songs. Like I really, really like that song. But everybody was like, yeah, that's great, okay. And I was like, what? This is a masterpiece. What are you talking about? Just great. Just great. What are you talking about? There we go. Oh yeah, the Stanley Parable is a, oh, it's a video game. It's very chill where you walk around and find a story to tell. You don't fight anything, you basically make choices and that's it. Ah, that's dope. I would like that. I'm gonna have to look into it then. I thought, does it also have a show or is that unrelated? Honestly, knowing me, that might be unrelated and I just like made it related because maybe the names sound familiar. Because I know there was like something recently that came out on Netflix where it has like one of the, like, it, okay, I think it was a TV show too, but it also has like an anime or something that came out on Netflix, and that's what my brother had watched. And he was like, oh my god, you should watch it. Let's see. It becomes wacky, so we'd end up talking about it for hours. Unrelated. Ah, okay. Whoops. I have no idea what that other thing is called. Let's see. Anime, nah, super unrelated. Ah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, then yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my brother again, like, what's the name of that thing that you wanted me to watch? Because I do not remember it correctly. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. To figure out where my fingers are. What if I was AI and that's why I can't like draw hands super great? And like I'm the forefront of developing technologies AI, and that's how I'm able to draw this live. That'd be crazy. But nah, I'm not. Cause you know how you can tell I'm not AI? I can't color. I can't color to save my life. So, you know, that's how I'm not AI. 100% factually proved. Let's see. It's good that you're blind to it. It's one of those games you better run blind. Oh, Pog. Oh, you can. I can cheese my way into like making you think that you see a hand. There we go. Cause yeah, I was gonna make a joke of like, oh, AI can't draw hands, neither can I. And I was like, wait, no. That's a bad thing. Yeah, go. wonder if y'all can even see. Yeah, y'all can kind of see. Wonder if there's something that I can, like, put up here to give me more height for this. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This'll work. Here we go. I have a planner that I hardly use. That's not true, actually. I use it a lot. But it'll work for what I need it. There we go. I just start boiling the cheese, molded by it, stirred in the pot with it. You're so right. You're so right. All artists must go through the cheese before actually being proclaimed as an artist. We wad through cheese. Must learn the art of cheesing it. Honestly, that is true. Because all artists kind of find a shortcut to everything. My shortcut is like some weird little like rectangle, but not straight rectangle. Because I think that's harder to draw with for some reason. It's like a parallelogram, kind of. Always at a weird angle. And not really super even either. You can barely see that, but like that. And then you have the two fingers in the middle, which stick together. I say in the middle, but they're not really in the middle. It's these two fingers, you know? Like, they kind of go attached to where, like, wherever one goes, the other one kind of goes, because it's kind of hard to keep them apart. Because, like, this one can go, like, very extreme like that, but this one, kind of, like, difficult. At the very least, that one comes forward. So these two are almost always together with each other. And then you got the extra finger, the pointer finger, which is, like, the wow finger that you do stuff with. As in, like, it stands out, you know? So that's good for, like, action or whatever. You see how that one's up. And these two are kind of like that, or something like that. And then you got the pinky and the thumb. And so the thumb has a little triangle added to it. It's so tiny right there. And then you got the thumb. And then with that, you got the pinky that kind of sticks out. And then that other finger. Or something. I may have done that wrong. I don't remember what I was saying. But something like that. Like, those are the fingers that I always account for. And then that. Yeah, like a mitten glove. Wow finger. Yeah, the wow finger. I'm telling you. It's a great way to think of it, because, like, look. I think I said that right. Yeah, because, like, that's the wow finger, where you can barely see it, but it's, like, sticking out with holding the chocolate. That's the thumb. That's the pinky right there, and then those are the two fingers that are together. Can you draw a good side profile? I can-ish. Not really. I suck at side profiles. It's the eyeballs that get me, because they have to be drawn like this. And that's kind of like difficult, because then it looks kind of dumb to me. Don't even get me started on the eyebrows, so yeah. But anyways, this isn't an art tutorial. What do you think I am? Experienced in art? Oh my gosh. Okay, and this one has her palm kind of like this. She has 3 fingers like that. She has the wow finger holding a piece of chocolate. And then the thumb is behind, so gonna see the thumb line of the palm right there. 1, 2. Wait, 1.
Stretch!
1, 2,
Stretch!
3, 4, 5. Okay, I will. I've been pretty active today, so I'm actually not too, like... I actually have gotten, like, better posture, I think, since streaming, because I found myself, like, I'm always very, like, upright. I'd like to make more tutorials on drawing, particularly the fundamentals. Yeah, they can be difficult, so that's definitely something that always
big
get
brain
used.
time.
Ah, thank you. Thank you for passing cranium directly after that. Oh my gosh. I will never recover. Still gotta show some light. Ah, dang it. I didn't want to get up. I was hoping to get away with that. Okay. Oh. I need to go walking and stuff around the neighborhood and stuff. So that I'm not just indoors all day, but I don't want to because I'm scared. Makes me nervous. People are gonna look at me and be like, what is that girl doing outside just walking? That's such a strange thing to do. What type of regular person just walks around the neighborhood that they live in, and then I won't know what to say because I don't know what type of person does that. Oh, that's actually the wrong color, but it's fine. And then from there, got sweater, then the blazer. You know, I feel like in anime, the blazer on top of a sweater looks really, really cute, but in real life, it looks like really bulky. Kinda silly, I don't know. It's like, no hate if you wear it. I used to wear sweatpants underneath my school pants because it was really, really cold. And you know what? It felt nice, and if it felt nice, then it's fine, you know? But, yeah. Yeah. Just a weird opinion. Deem AI freaking. To stretch like Sonic. Oh my god. You have no tolerance for lazy stretching. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that more and more. Dang it. I am the best at lazy stretching, but when it comes to actual stretching, oof, man, that is not where my strong suit lies. Go. What is that? Is that like tree or something by her? I cannot tell. There's some like fluff. Oh, that's the fluff of her jacket. Okay. I thought it was like a tree. Does not read as fluff very well, but still looks cute. Then inside of the blazer. Got the cardigan. She is very, very warm because, I mean, look at all those layers. Jeez. She could go to Antarctica and still feel warm. That's not true. I would love to go to Antarctica someday. Probably. I don't know. Being on a boat kind of scares me in the middle of the ocean. Not to say that I'm afraid of going on boats. I've been on a boat before. We have a ferry that's not super close from here, but kind of ish. Barely. 4, 5. And I liked it. If you ride it in the morning, you get to see dolphins. So I think it's nice, but I don't know. Something about like thinking about it like, oh, you would be on a boat for like a while. And that made me just like, oh, maybe not. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can say confidently that those illustrators who like, you know, like the ones that work on TV shows or something, like, oh, you know, the TV show illustrator where they like, they're signing autographs and they draw little doodles of the characters. I get it now. I get how they do that because I used to watch like videos of them signing and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, how the hell are they able to draw that fast? Turns out when you just like draw the same thing enough times, you get pretty dang good at drawing it. I wonder if I drew like the same thing 100 times, like how many times it would take before I finally start being really good at drawing it, you know? You know what you are. What you really are. Lizard. Wait, what? Imagine a Redeem where he switches models like Redeem Terminator. Oh my god, Paprika momentarily becomes a robot. Antarctica livestream win. Oof, someday. Let's find shortcuts to fluff. Yeah. Whatchamacallit, that illusion of more detail, but there's not. What's it called? Like intricate detail? False detail or something like that? Where you just like pretend and make things, like make shapes that kind of like look like detail, but they're not. That. Learn how to do that. That will save you a ton of time. I do that a lot with hair. Okay, this one. This one's a whole pose and a half. I will do a small version. Am I still in frame? I can't tell. There was this video that I saw like a while back, and it was like, oh, I'll teach you how to draw. So you start off with this shape, and it started off with a very phallic shape, you know? And then they actually did transform it into like a decent looking body shape. And, you know, I didn't pay attention to it or whatever, and then with time, I've come to see they did have a point with that specific shape. Because, I don't know, it holds the body, like, well. Not super great, of course. It's not, like, super duper accurate, but it's a little accurate, so there's that. I've just learned that you can only render one section and the rest make it vague. That only can save a bit of time and emulate reality, because that's how our eyes work. We don't capture detail all the time. True, we focus on a point and the rest is peripheral. Yep, not to mention, well, no, you kind of got it. I was gonna say, like, oh, well, not to mention we kind of autocomplete things, but that's like the same thing. Because, yeah, that peripheral vision. That's why sometimes you see, like, shadows and stuff in the corner of your eyeballs. It's not just, like, actually the shadow demons running from you or something. It literally is just, like, we make up stuff. And that's also why if you stare in a mirror for too long, like, it can get scary and spooky. Because you start seeing things. It's literally just, like, our eyes kind of making stuff up. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what would happen whenever I, like, I think I've told this story before. I used to, in, like, one of this old house that we had. But, I mean, to be fair, right there, a lot of stuff happened that, like, it's, I think, possible that maybe the house was a little haunted. But I used to stare into this TV that was in the living room, and I would always see, like, figures running across the couches and stuff, and I hated it because I was like, oh my god. But I never, like, did anything about it because, I mean, what are you gonna do? It just looked like little shapes running back and forth, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure. And of course, there wasn't, like, anything like, oh, we had mice or something, like, literally nothing, so I don't know. But, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I drew this completely wrong. I have to restart. No more stream. Stream over. I draw. I only draw. Nah, I feel like that meme where it's like the dog and it wants to play fetch. And they're like, oh, well, give me the ball. And it's like, no. No give ball. Only fetch. That's what I feel like. No. No talk. Only draw. Sorry. I just thoroughly enjoy drawing. It's a very quiet event, because what do I tell y'all? Like, oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, that doesn't look right. You know what doesn't look right? Yo, face. I'm joking. You look beautiful. Amazing. Stunning. I'm just so much in awe that that was the only thing I could say. There we go. That's the weird part about my hair. I don't know how it looks at an angle because it doesn't read too well. As like, okay, you know, hair tufts. And it's weird to do that, so it's just like, I don't know how to do it. And that's why I suck at side profiles. But oh well. Because we all suck at something. So it is what it is. There we go. You know, I was thinking about what to do originally on Valentine's Day, and I had like a bunch of different ideas. And then I kind of like forgot, because I know I'd mentioned it before, that like, oh, you know, isn't it weird that Valentine's is gonna be on a Wednesday this year? But I just like, I said that and then I did not actually process it. So then the week of, I was like, okay, well, time to actually plan out what's gonna go on the schedule. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, it's on a Wednesday. I forgot about that. And so I was like, well, I don't have a choice, because it was either that or move the drawing date. But that's like blasphemy, you know? That's blasphemous. So I was like, okay, we're not moving it. Which, who knows? Maybe it was a bad idea. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Wednesday's not an option. Not an option. I don't care what's on Wednesday. We're doing art. So like one option. Paprika only wants one thing on a Wednesday, and it's to draw. It's just a good day to draw, you know? I think it would be annoying to have wings. I think it would be. It would get in the way. Mainly just because our society is like, or like the world as we know it right now, is definitely designed a lot more for, you know, not winged people, obviously. No offense to any, I don't know, winged people or something watching this at any point in time or somewhere. I don't know. I don't know why you're watching this if you have wings, but you know what, maybe winged people like to draw. They're allowed to like stuff. Probably, I don't know. I'm not a winged person. But yeah, if we had like people with different physical traits a lot more often, then the world would be made differently. Like if there are a lot more you know, people with different needs and stuff, then we would have that. That's why, well, that's even why we don't have like left-handed scissors and stuff, or that's like a very specific thing that you have to search for, you know? It's because we just go towards whatever most people have or use, and we just stick with that. That's the regular thing. There we go. Man, archers are crying. They're looking at them, they're like, oh, that is not how a bow is supposed to be. But it's fine. It's disgusting. Had to be wholesomely drawing yourself multiple times, literally. Since the you laugh, you lose, failed to make me laugh. I'm 8, 11, 7 anyways. Nice. Oh, like different anatomical stuff, like wings, fins. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, there's this anime that I've talked about like every now and then, right? And don't watch it like in the company of, you know, people that you don't want to show certain things to, because it's not a regular anime. It's definitely the more mature audience anime, right? But it's called Monster Musume, right? And if you've ever heard of it or read it, then you know, like, you're probably thinking, Paprika, what were you doing watching that? But I thought it was really interesting the approach that they took, you know, towards the monster humans and stuff, because it you know, it talks about monster humans, specifically monster girls, and so it was like interesting to look at that. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really interesting, and so I watched it, and I liked how they would like integrate some of the stuff, you know, and like the different concerns that they would have. Maybe it wasn't the most like realistic, obviously, right? But it was unique, you know, and that's why I watched it. For better or worse, I watched it. And I can say that I don't regret it, you know? I do not regret watching it. The only thing I didn't like is how they approached the bird character, because it was kind of like, I don't know, weird. I don't think, I mean, I know birds aren't exactly the, I mean, you know, some birds are really smart, like crows. That would have been interesting to see how they would approach like a crow. The other thing was the extra, the idea of daily life of monster people. Yeah. Unfortunately, shows like that. I mean, I haven't, you know, looked into too many like, oh, I'm a monster anime person connoisseur, and I've watched every single one. No, I've only watched a couple. So I don't know what all is out there. But what sucks is that they like you know, they focus a little too much on the fan service, which I'm not like an entirely huge fan of. I mean, it's fine. I understand that's kind of what it was marketed towards in the first place, so I understand that I am the outlier in that situation. But it's just like, ah, oh, man, but it has a good concept though, and that kind of sucks. Because like, whenever I bring it up to other people, because I brought it up like many times too. I think not only here, but like some friends occasionally, very rarely do I bring it up to friends, but sometimes like, yeah, you know, there's anime that I watched, and like, I don't want to talk about what it was about, and don't look it up, because you're never gonna think of me the same, but like, it was really interesting. It had a really interesting premise, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay. I like the idea of real implications of monster people with Monster Musume. Yeah, same. I liked how, like, oh, you know, we're gonna put them into society, and now we have, like, laws, and there's certain things, like, certain restrictions and stuff to, you know, keep the peace, because, like, that was interesting, you know, and that's also why I like, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, you know, it was interesting to look at, like, the politics of stuff like that. Not that I'm super into politics, but it was just, like, interesting to think about, you know? I used to be super into, like, those historical, political drama manga and stuff, but I don't know, I kind of stopped reading a lot of them because, like, there weren't a lot of newer ones, and I like the newer art styles and stuff. Like, I don't hate the 90s anime style, but I'm not, like, the hugest fan of it. I like the colors that they would do of it, and there's certain aspects that some artists, like, incorporate of that style that I like, but not all of them. I like, and so I'm super picky with art. I'm super duper picky. Um, there we go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but Like, it's just interesting to, like, think about what the, not really consequences, but, you know, like, what would happen if there are, like, you know, something like that. Like, assuming, right, a kind of real world application, anime is confirmed real. I was gonna say aliens, but it turned into anime. Aliens are confirmed to be real, right? But, like, what happens if we integrate them into society, you know? What if we actually see, like, something similar to that extent where we have to start, like, changing what the, you know, public sphere looks like, you know, with different bathrooms or something for different needs and stuff like that. Interesting they can make Snake Lady a love interest since it says lizards sort of can't love. Oh, for real? Never actually heard of that. Yeah. It's not like we go too deep into politics, but it's a puzzle head scratcher. I think that they might coexist and be regulated. Exactly, the implications. Yes, the implications. That's the word. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you know, it's just really interesting to think about. And so that's what I do sometimes. I'm like, oh, imagine this, imagine that. I don't daydream a whole awful lot, but occasionally I will daydream. And when I do, it's usually about big things like that. It's like, oh, imagine this, imagine that. There was this one, it wasn't really a game, it was kind of like this early AI bot kind of thing, right? And it I think it may have been something that was intended for use in D&D or something, but essentially it would kind of write you a story. Like it would give you prompts, or not really prompts. It was kind of like those what's it called, like Cell Life or something like that, where you start off as like a person or something, and then you have to choose their decisions and stuff. It was kind of like that, but in like a fantasy world and stuff. And so I did that, and I ended up becoming like, I don't know, whatever like the monarchy was there or something like that. And you know, like I implemented a bunch of different laws or whatever, you know, to like make the thing better, because there was like, oh, this issue and that issue and this political issue and that and this. And so like I fixed all that or whatever with like the easiest way I could. It was just like, oh, outlaw this, and you know, seek out the people who, you know, were doing that the most, and you know, like send them to prison, and then the people that were affected, remedy them with this. So like it was just a lot and stuff. And then I put in place like laws as like, okay, when I leave, now people can't just like, hey, let's go back to how we were before. It was very interesting. I ended up with like a kid or something, and that kid did not like me. He was like an adopted kid or something. I forgot how it happened. I think it was like after a war or something. There was like an orphan, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll adopt him. Sure, why not? And like, I took care of him enough, you know. I was like, yeah, what do you need? Send him to school and stuff, and do this and do that. And he just did not like me. And I was kind of sad. I was like, dang, you know, he's like, it's my kid, and he doesn't like me. And I know, you know, he was adopted, but still. And that was sad. I ended up dying at like age 80 or something. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I don't know. I think about that a lot because it genuinely did feel like a life lived, because I put so much thought into everything that I did there. I was like, okay, you know, I gotta do this, and I gotta fix this political issue, and for people affected like that, you know, we could offer them these things. Like for example, there was this issue of like slavery or something, right? And so I was like, okay, well, let's outlaw that. And then I was like, okay, how about this for the people who were, you know, like traded or whatever? Of course they're free, and so we can pay for their expenses back to, you know, where they need to go, or if they don't, you know, really have a place, we can offer them kind of like government assisted work, to where, you know, they work and they live off a wage off the government and stuff, with access to, you know, benefits and stuff, to kind of like apologize for the shit they went through. And you know, it was just like very intense stuff for just like a game. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, lizards don't have the right brain stuff that make us feel affection. So in some fantasy games and such, they make snake people emotionless, psychopaths. Huh. I did not know that. Huh. I have a friend who has or last I heard she had a lizard. I don't know. I don't know if the lizard's still there, but maybe I'll ask her. Be like, hey, can lizards feel love? And she'll be like, what does that mean? She'll question me, definitely. She'll be like, why are you asking? It's like, well, I heard the rumor that snakes are Well, specifically snakes or lizards in general? Lizards. Yeah, no, lizards don't have the right emotional capacity to love, and I was wondering, since you know you owned um reptiles and stuff, is that true? That's crooked. Yeah, that's crooked. I cannot see from this angle. Rika here making laws of the land. Nah, for real, for real. I was like, I will take the job seriously. And I did. And you know, the people of the country, they liked me. Like, cause I would just like ask the bot, I was like, what is the public opinion of me? And they were like, yeah, they think you're a benevolent ruler or something like that. That like, you know, is very fair and like powerful, but you know, fair or something like that. And I was like, well, that's good. You know, I think that's a good public opinion. And I was like, what does my son think of me? And he was like, he hates you. And I'm like, oh, no, why? Oh my god. I would definitely be that parent that's like, hey, it's your cool mom. How you doing? What's the haps? And they'd be like, ugh, get out of my room, playing Minecraft. Something. I would be that trying to be cool parent who all the other friends are like, oh my god, you have such a cool mom, and they'd be like, ugh, she's so annoying. Wait, what? Why? Yeah, I don't know. I need to investigate where I got it. Through internet osmosis, way back when I think I had that set. Oh, huh. Bob, it's not Minecraft, it's Node Core. Literally. It's literally what would happen. I'd be like, oh my god, you're playing Minecraft? I love Minecraft. We could start a server together. We could play Origins. Do you have Java or Bedrock? And they're like, oh, Mom, it's Node Core. Go away. Oh man, I cannot draw the second eye. Pro tip, when you can't draw the second eye, erase both eyes, start again. And do them at the same time now. Make yourself suffer more. Through trial and error, you will get better. It takes a ton of force to make diamonds or something like that, even though diamonds are worthless. Oh my gosh. You know which rocks are pretty? Opals. Oh my god, you don't understand me. I'm cool, I'm hip. I like opals better than diamonds. What's hip? What's more hip than that? I don't collect rocks though, because that's too much work. It's too much. Okay, I'm getting tired of goofing around. Time to be for real. You know it's real when I pull out those circles. This eye is still like very far to the right, I feel. Something about this is reading bunny, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's the line underneath the nose. Wrong season, no bunnies today. Probably. Ugh, Mom, that's a 21st century thing. We like a uranium glass now. Oh my god. Sorry, what? It powers our Kuiper jets and also stream waves because we. What? Because into our naves. You skick me? What's a skick? Oh man. Kids are so hard to understand. What language are you speaking? You know what? They would say that to me and I'd probably, like, for a second be caught off guard and then I'd be like, oh, my kid's multilingual. My kid's the best. And I'd be like, ah, oh, you're so cringe, mom. Or whatever the new word for cringe now. Hmm? Oh, whoops. I clicked on something. Oof. Whoops. There we go. I think I've drawn shoes enough to kind of be able to cheese a shoe. Do, 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 do. Definitely looks shoe-like, so I think that's a bonus. Probably. To be honest, I forgot how my shoes look. You always say cringe, what's that? Sounds like Yoko, Mom. What? You sound Yoko. Oh, God. I've noticed that out 1337 speak is super alien when back then it was a hip thing. I feel withering. Our 1337. What's 1337? Lee... Feel? 1337. Teal? No, I don't think. Well, it's not supposed to have that. That's weird. 7. Lay. No, I don't think it's one of those upside down things. Leet speak? What's leet? So I was right, but what's leet? When you wrote on calculators and such. Is that what it's called? Oh, okay. I never knew what it was called. I just knew the things where it was like, I think 4 3 1 1 0. Turn it around backwards. So it was actually 4 3 L L 0. Hello. It's still backward. I'm an idiot. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah. I just knew the... Not even the numbers. I would just think about it and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know it had an actual name. Just gonna draw some fake flowers here because I don't actually know how to draw flowers. But at an angle, they kind of look like this. They got the thing in the middle, and they got the 2 main petals, and then from there, you just kind of like, oh, something like that, petals or something, and then boom, flower. More or less, I was drawing way off the page, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And you can just add bunches, supposedly. Then I'm gonna lightly erase a little bit. Redo some of those lines. And pretend I knew what I was doing all along. Ta-da! It's kind of cute, actually. Look at her. Look at her. In the game Henry Stickmin, there's so much of it because references from old internet. From like WoW and before YouTube. And Newgrounds. Oh, dang. You know, I never actually... I don't think I did. If I did, I went on Newgrounds like very rarely. And like forever ago. So... I never actually went on there. Oh my god. Or at least I don't think I did. Clout. Also recommend for Clout if you haven't played. Ah, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually watched, or I think I was supposed to watch a full playthrough of it like a while back, but I didn't sit through the entirety of it because I would get bored or lazy and fall asleep. Oh my god. Okay, this next one is a whole outfit. So I'm gonna get a pose down right here. Looking that way or that way? I think that way reads go, so we're gonna lean this way instead. I don't know about this, but we're just going with the flow here. It's probably gonna be too small, but it is what it is. Okay, so this fit I actually found on Pinterest and I thought it was really funny. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna draw it. So it's a Nyan cat. You know, the rainbow Pop-Tart cat. It's a that fit. So it has this like Nyan cat hood. And then it also has the... It doesn't have anything on bottom, so I'm just gonna put some shorts on or something and do like that whole like, oh look, big hoodie thing. Big hoodie thing. There we go. Peppy just drew looks like she's about to give some important life advice. Hey champ. I look like a... You remember... Okay, Shrek 3, I want to say. When it has Rumpelstiltskin. And he's like... He gives that ad or whatever to all the people when Shrek comes there. And he's like, someone is disrupting our beautiful paradise. Or something like that. And he like does that commercial where he's just kind of gliding all over the... I don't know, the shots or whatever. And it's really like weird. That's the vibe that it kind of gives or something. Because yeah, I see what you mean. Go. Sleeves or something. It has rainbows here. So we're not gonna do colors, so I'm just gonna do lines. Rainbow there. Zipper there. Like that or something. We're gonna make fan art with chatters. I'm just gonna make them pepper shake, dude. Their name is at the label. Yep. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, because it'd be difficult to like draw everyone's individual little like icons and stuff. They also put like these leg warmer things on there, and then little slippers. That's what they said is part of the fit. I think it's really cute. I think it's a really cute fit. Would I ever wear it? No, because it's a little too many rainbows for me. But I think it's really cute. Rainbow, rainbow. They also have a little hat on. So you know what? I'll make this the hat and then have a hood going back here. With the thing. And it has those strings. How do y'all feel about those hats with the strings? I never actually had one of those. And I kind of hate the strings. I don't know. They're like weird. I think I don't know, because I feel like fidgeting with them is such a weird thing to do, which like no hate if you do that, because like I fidget with a backpack string, you know, it's not necessarily that, it's just I don't know, it's just I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it. So the Nyan Cat hats with strings, yeah, it's like the hats that you wear on top of your head, right? Like that, and then it's whatever hat. So like they used to have a thing where like it was like little arms or whatever, and then like that, and then they used to have like squeakers or whatever at the bottom, so you would like squeak it. Like that, and then it would make the arms like go up and stuff. Like that. Oh, you can barely see. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those. Let me hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. This will bring probably a little more contrast. Or it'll just make it super bright. Oh, like the ear warmers. Yeah. Does that... Can y'all see it better with the light further down, or should I put it further away? I can't tell. I can't tell which one's better. Yeah, I'm gonna embrace the... Was it 2005 maybe? Anime aesthetic. Right here. I think this one's really cute, actually. Look at that. I can't draw my actual ears here. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'd come out like right here. But then this one, I don't know, probably right here or something. I lied. Apparently I can draw it. It disrupts it now, because you can't tell that it's like a little cat thing. You can just see that. Dang it. Nah, I'm removing my ears. No more ears. Nah, they're tucked away somewhere in the hat. Probably. Going to move the strings to where they go out. It's not necessarily following the laws of physics here, but I think it looks better. Just for illustrative purposes. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's kind of cute. There we go. When I first came to your channel through a raid, I just thought your model was super skinny, but I've now realized a few weeks ago it's just the jacket. Oh my gosh. Would it be uncomfy to tuck away such long ears? It would. It would. It would irritate me, especially under a hat, but blending it with the background. Yeah, that does make sense. I'm trying to like see what you're saying here. And I understand what you're saying, but I'm trying to like see it now, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me... Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Oh my gosh. Damn, I'm gonna have to remove my jacket or something one of these days. Now I can't unsee it. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, okay. This next one is kind of like a robe kind of thingy, which I thought was cute. So, I'm gonna draw this because I think it's cute. This one, I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna need to do something to like up my line confidence or something. Because I do a lot of chicken scratch lines, which is not great. It's not great. It's definitely something I need to like grow out of. Ear this way. Ear that way, probably. There we go. Whenever I have time, I hang out in the voice channel, even if there's nobody there. Ah, nice. Or switch the gray of your shirt onto the jacket and the gray's black onto the shirt. Ah, true. I could just change the models. Well, here's the thing. Regardless of what I change, like whether it just be the textures or the color and stuff, that would still require a whole new export. Like, there's no easy way to change it, so I might as well just, like, upgrade or something. So I do like the jacket, but I do have a bunch of backup jackets that I just, like, hardly ever pulled out. I think I've seen one of them before. But I should probably just, like, pull out new ones anyway. It's about time. I've worn this jacket for months on end. It's about time. I think the jacket is iconic. I know, right? I like it. I think it's cute. Especially whenever, like, whenever I move my arms around and stuff. See if I can get it. There we go. See, I think it's a cute jacket, but it definitely needs, like, a little more, like, show of, like, oh, okay, look, this is what it is, you know? But yeah. Maybe it's just a background making it look skinny, don't worry. Gotcha. Because who knew? Yeah, two colors blended together. Yeah, that does make sense. My backgrounds do tend to be a lot more on the darker side. Which, like, you know, that being said, you would think I use, like, dark mode in a lot of apps, but I in fact do not. I in fact do not. Why, you may ask? Do I like burning my pupils in the bright, glaring LEDs of a screen? No. It's just... I don't know, whatever comes default, that's what I use. Because I get used to using it. And then I don't change it. Oh my gosh. There we go. Because of the design of this outfit, I don't have to draw hands, so that's nice. It has like that floppy sleeve aesthetic, so I'm gonna play into that. Cause hell yeah. Less hand drawing for me. That's a win, baby. Bow here, bow there. Oh, I'm way off the camera. Then I wondered why my eyes would hurt. Would be funny if you upgrade your model and it's just Paprika getting lazier with her dress. Instead of wearing pajamas for every occasion. No, I would never do that. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I think that would be a funny thing, because it's like, you know, with model updates, it's like, oh, look, new debut, new outfit. I'm dressed as this now, or oh. I mean, some of them, you know, they do like casual wear updates, but I just think it's really funny when you go from like, I wear tuxedos every stream and business attire and this and that, and then you're like, I am wearing a Hawaiian shirt and khaki shorts. And then you just get to a point where you dress like Adam Sandler. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, stuff at an angle, my worst enemy. And then screw it, ear holes. Ear holes, baby. Honestly, if I did, like, use a lot of hooded things, I think I would definitely incorporate ear holes where need be. But usually the stuff that I buy, I'm like, oh, I don't want to put a hole in it, so I just don't. Just don't use the hood. There we go. Is Adam Sandler the bottom of casual dress? I think so. Like, when you look at him, you don't think, oh, he's uncomfy. He always looks comfy, you know? Good night, Antonio. Be safe. Drink your milk at your festivals. Don't talk to strangers or at least try and pass judgment. Bye-bye. There we go. Okay, I think that's kind of cute. A little bathrobe moment. Nope, I'm falling asleep here. Y'all falling asleep? Y'all staying awake? Feel like I should tap the glass or something like y'all are fish. Just like thunk thunk thunk. You know, I never thought that it was like bad for the fish until Finding Nemo. When they were like, oh, she's tapping the glass, why is she tapping the glass? And I was like, oh. I mean, not to say that I would like knock on the glass or anything whenever I would see fish, but like, I just didn't consider it was a big thing. There we go. Next one is submitted by whatchamacallit, Year-kun. And this one, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty romantic pose, so, you know, just beware, all viewers. There we go. I have to move stuff around. You end up on stream one day and you're just a head, and Bill left the rest of your body asleep in the bed. If I could move my body parts separately, that would be so awesome. That's all I'll say. That would be so awesome. The amount of times, like, cause, okay, I sometimes get very lazy and I don't want to actually come to my desk to finish work. So, like, I've dreamed of being able to work from my beanbag, which is like 2 feet away from my computer desk cake. So sometimes I'll be on that beanbag and I'm like, oh man, I can't do it. I can't get myself to, you know, go and sit at the desk. Because, I mean, to be fair, it's not the most comfortable spot. So, you know, I feel like it's not completely, like, you know, bad of me to be like, oh man, I don't like this. But, But yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. If I could just like put my head there, because like I've thought about getting on call with myself and then like streaming, like Discord streaming the screens or whatever to myself so that I could just work from the beanbag. Like I will do the most work to be the laziest, if that makes any sense. Which, like, if you're even slightly lazy, you know what I mean. Like, you know, set yourself up for something so you have to do less work overall. Or at least it feels like it. Like, I come up with the most, like, convoluted things. And let me tell you, it works. It works. I mean, I've never tried doing specifically that one. Because I was like, no, if I do that, I don't think I'm actually going to get any work done. So I always just have to force myself to the desk. But hands are a little too big here. This pose is so goofy. Reminds me of the Wii Fit trainer. There we go. Nothing more romantical than this. You do this to whoever you're trying to impress, whoever you're trying to go out with. You want to give a Valentine's Day, you do this. They will not say no. I can almost promise you. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I thought that was just programming. No. Nope, it's for everything. Everything, everything. There we go. Like you've seen Michael Reeves, he says it best. And that's how you turn a 10-hour task into a 2-month one, because I'm a programmer. That's what we do. No, that's legitimately true though. Like, you will run... Okay, so... I think I'm allowed to say this. So I had a friend, right, who was in this programming role, right? And they required him to show up to work at like 8 in the morning and stuff, right? Which, if you know programmers, they do not like early mornings. So he was like, oh god. And they would track him like, oh, you know, you are at work based off of his computer, like computer mouse movement or whatever. So of course he ran a script or whatever, and he was always required to report in or whatever to his manager or something. And he would do that via email. So what he did is he made a script that he would run from his phone. And so he would wake up at like 7 something or whatever, you know, still in bed or whatever, and then he would run the script remotely from his phone to his computer to, you know, start the computer and everything, and then it would send an email to check in with his boss or whatever, so they would think he would be there, but he wouldn't show up till like an hour later. Are you sure that's a legendary mantic call dance? Not many can resist. I'm sure. I'm so sure. This is like one thing that I'm 100% sure of, you know? I do this to anyone, it's Jover for them. So that's why. Luckily, it's not like as potent in drawings, but just beware who you do this with, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Use this knowledge responsibly. Yeah, smart. I know, right? Remember he told us that, and I was like, whoa, I didn't even think he could do that. Like, my first reaction was like, is that allowed? But of course it's definitely not allowed, but, you know, it's impressive to say the least. There we go. This way, that way, this way, that way. It's a little too poofy, actually. To de-poof the hair. Too much poof, no bueno. There we go. And of course, the shoes. I don't know why I just thought of this, but like a while back, I think maybe a couple years ago now, I bought this pair of like roller skate shoes, right? Because I saw them all over the internet and I was like, oh my god, that looks so fun. I want to roller skate. I like roller skating, which I do. So I bought them, right? And they're expensive. They were like almost $100. And it was at the time when I had like a job and a purpose in life. And so I bought them, and you know, they were cool or whatever, but they're not the best roller skates. And so it's kind of like a little tricky to actually roller skate with them because the wheels are so small and hard that you feel like every crack and stuff. Because, so I did a little bit of longboarding for a while, right? So I learned a little bit about, you know, the different ins and outs of like wheels and stuff and different wheels. I have shark wheels, I think is what they're called. I forget. But they're like the kind of softer wheels, so you don't feel... Have you heard of the book All Tomorrows? I have not. That was asserts dominance, but also just want a hug. Exactly. But yeah, softer wheels, you feel less of like the ground beneath you, so if you go over any cracks, you're gonna feel it less, as opposed to small, hard wheels, which you feel more of the terrain. And you know, those are different uses and applications depending on what you need, and that's the reason that there's different types of wheels. So those have really small hard wheels, which means I can feel everything. So if I use them outside and I go over even like a little bit of crack in the pavement, I will fall, which I have done. It's not fun. And then when I use them indoors, we have like a tiled floor, so I can feel all the ridges, and I've almost busted my ass many times. So oh my god. It's a fantasy story where the future anthropologist records the speculative depiction of countless forms of humans would evolve into. One of them was the flappers, and they look like that pose. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, definitely be careful. It's definitely something you wanna wear, what do you call it, protection for. Ooh. Sweet. Okay. Moving on to the next one. If we have enough time, I'll go back and I'll line everything. Probably. Yeah, okay. This one's funny. This one's like very typical couple one. You know, I don't know about y'all, but given a bunch of different decisions, I feel like it's worse than giving very... Okay, well, okay. I was gonna say, you know, between like getting a bunch of different options and like little options, like 2 options, I prefer 2 options, but that's not always true. You know, of course, having a variety is nice. but it does make it a hell of a lot easier to choose. Because if you say you could have either this skateboard or that skateboard, you're going to look at whichever one's better, right? Or whatever one suits your needs more. But when you say you could have whatever skateboard you want in the world, you just got to find which one you want. Then you have to do all the research. And like, okay, well, which one's good for what I need, you know? What exactly do I need? And stuff like that. And that, I would argue, is more difficult than just, getting like 2 options. So usually I do prefer like 2 options whenever I'm with my friends, and we all kind of have the same issue where like we have trouble making decisions, and so they'll be like, oh, where do you want to eat? Oh, you know, I don't care. What do you want? Oh, I don't really care either. What do you want? And we just kind of go back and forth. I always like make them, you know, like, okay, well, what are you craving? What type of food? And usually they still don't give me an answer, so it kind of sucks. But sometimes they do, and it's just like, it's very awkward in moments. Like this happened kind of recently, like a while back. I went out to eat with a friend, but at first we weren't sure where to go, and she was like, oh, where do you want to go? And I was like, I'm not sure. Where do you want to go? And we went back and forth for a little while, and I was like, what are you craving? And she's like, oh, I'm craving this. And I'm like, I'm not craving that. Pep longboard so she can feel the earth beat and then falls. Yep, so that I can feel the earth beat even more. Honestly, I longboard because, or, you know, I used to longboard rather. I mean, I just haven't gone out in a while. But I started longboarding because I wanted to get into like something that would get me outside more, which it did. So, you know, it worked for what I needed it. But between that and skateboarding, the reason that I chose longboarding was because I knew that the more I tried to learn something, the more I'm gonna get hurt, and I didn't want to injure myself. And the thought of like of course this could still happen where I break my wrist or something through other means, but the thought of it happening because of a hobby that I picked up, I was like, oh no. You know, like I like art. I don't want to not be able to do art. And so I kind of like nerfed myself. I was like, no, I will not break my wrist from a decision. And so longboarding, I mean, there's still tricks, but not as many tricks. So I chose that over skateboarding. My brother actually chose skateboarding, because I also got him into the hobby with me. And so I was still able to like kind of try it out a little bit, and I'm glad that I chose longboarding because it's definitely more my style. I just needed something to like relax with, you know? 2, 3, 1, 2. Again, I don't take that seriously. Also, I've been single. Wait, what are we talking about? Let's see. I don't really take it seriously at all, but there's a joke where the girlfriend tells the boyfriend they can eat whatever, but then she doesn't crave any of his suggestions, but still won't pick a place. Again, I don't take it this seriously. Also, I've always been single. I felt that. Yeah, it is true though. Like, hold on. I try not to like do too much of the stereotypical stuff. Not because like, oh, I'm different, I'm unique. No, it's literally just like I realize that in and of itself can be annoying. Like, not being able to make decisions. So I try to, you know, not do that. But it's just, you know, decisions are hard. And then like the stereotypical, so this actually happened recently. My dad, he was serving himself some food, and he asked me like, oh, have you eaten? And I was like, oh no, but I'm not hungry. He's like, are you sure? I'm gonna serve myself some food, so you know, if you're hungry, let me know and I can serve you some. I'm like, no, I'm good. And at that point I wasn't hungry. I genuinely wasn't hungry. Then he makes food, and then, you know, a little hungry, but I'm not gonna say anything. And this is the type of person I am. I realized that I'd already said like, no, I don't want any, and it would be like kind of stereotypical for me to be like, oh well, you know, now I'm hungry, so I'm like, no, I'm just you know, gonna ignore it and be hungry and go to bed hungry because it is what it is. And that's usually what I do. That night, however, he made me try some of his food. He was like, "Oh, have you ever had this?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I haven't." And he was like, "Oh, here, try it." And I was like, "No, I'm good." And he's like, "Here, try it." And then I tried it. And then it unlocked a new level of hungry. And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "How do you like it?" And I was like, "Well, now I'm hungry." And so from there, he was like, "I told you." And then, you know, he heated me up some food, so it was fine. But it was embarrassing. So usually I just like stick to whatever I say, even if I regret my decision. I'm very much, I made this bed, I will lie in it, you know? Very much that type of person. This pose is so goofy. Who thought of this? Like, even the legitimate ones where they're like all stoic face, like, like, oh, we're a couple. I don't know, it looks so goofy. Who thought of this and is like, oh yeah, it's a good pose. I think the problem is that in the hypothetical is that the couple doesn't talk, because I do that stuff sometimes too. Wait, what? I do sometimes do stuff like this, and then I tell my mom, like, I'm sorry, mom, I don't know what happened. I wasn't hungry, but now, yeah, yeah, like that. And then whenever you go to, like you're on a trip, right? Like a road trip or whatever, and they're like, oh, does anyone need to go to the restroom? And, you know, you're like, no, because you don't. And then the moment the car starts moving, you're like, no, whoa, uh-oh. Like, I've been lucky enough to where that doesn't happen very often. It rarely does. But my brother, the exact opposite. Oh my god, it would always happen to him, and we would get an, or I wouldn't get, but you know, like my parents and stuff, they'd be so annoyed, like, we told you, and he's like, I know, I didn't need to, but now I do. And I feel bad for him because I've had that like a couple times happen, but not like it's super rare for me, and it's just so annoying, you know? Oh, whoops, the eraser is pointed. I don't know why, whenever I said that, it sounded so ominous, just the eraser is pointed. The eraser points at the most beautiful thing it sees. Oh my god, it's pointing at you guys. Oh my god. What? Party, raid, raid, raid. Wow. Whoa, who's raiding? I have no defenses up. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, y'all. How are y'all doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Where did y'all come from? From Luco? Oh my gosh. Tell the press I said hi, Luco. You there? Hello? No, I'm joking. Oh my gosh, welcome in, y'all. I'm doing Valentine's Day art because I'm lame and cheesy, and I thought it was a good idea. And I'm having fun, and I've come up, or not come up, but I've done some pretty good bangers so far. Just so in just a second. But how was the stream? Welcome in, Prez. Welcome in, my fellow, what is it? Research Video Game Club. It's not a long title. I'm bad at memorizing it. But welcome in, my fellow club members. I'm one of you. Discovered because why not? Thank you, thank you. Traditional art today? Nice. Yes. I miss traditional pen and paper. I've been doing it behind the scenes, and I was like, no, it's time to go back to my roots. I can deny it no longer. I love traditional art. Which is weird because I was the first one in my family to push towards digital art. And now I'm just like, I miss it. I miss traditional art so much. There we go. But yeah, how was stream? I know y'all were doing horror games on itch.io. How'd you enjoy it? I like itch.io. It has a lot of games, and most of them are within my budget, which is non-existent. Oh my gosh. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see, we had a depressing final game? Uh-oh, what was the final game? Just found out your channel. Looks like I need to sub. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Hope you enjoy the future things that I have in store, which I cannot divulge because I'm under contract. I'm not. I'm just saying stuff. Oh my gosh. Tail. There we go. Oh, Sips. Last game made me sad though. What was the last game? We also had Guatemala. Uh-oh, your model looks very nice. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. I made it myself. Oh no, not the bonk. No, not in front of the guests, please! Oh my gosh. Nope, oh god. Oh god, I'm getting beat up. Guys, please, these are first impressions. What did I tell you about first impressions? Oh my gosh. We have a very loving community here, as you can see. Oh my gosh. Oh, this will technically go behind the arm. Welcome to the Peppers. It's called It's Not Me, It's... Oh!
You right!
I know exactly what that game is, I think. I know someone recommended it to me, but I think I saw Markiplier play it? No. It might be a different game, I can't remember. Is it the one where, like, the girl goes to sleep a lot? I think. It might be wrong. Remembering Dr. D here. Nice, but we're sad now. Oh. Oh, it is? Oh my god. Then I know exactly which game that is. Oh no. That sucks. I had actually heard about it from my brother first. And he was like, yeah, you know, there's this game that I watched, like, this streamer play. And he told me about it, and I was like, whoa, that was crazy. And then I watched Markiplier play, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. So it's crazy. I was gonna say, how'd y'all like it? But you already told me. It's very sad, which makes sense. Because, like, yikes, that twist ending, am I right? Oh my god. No, mom, and bad at the game. Oh no, you may think of it as one shot. Yeah, that makes sense. Basement demons, yeah. Okay, but it was scary at some parts. Yeah, it's like a very eerie feeling because of the fact, like, there's essentially no one else aside from the father or whatever that you interact with. So it's just, like, very lonely. And we, as just humans in general, we, like, our fear comes from fear of loneliness. So a great way to achieve, like, that kind of fear factor in horror games is to make the player feel alone. I mean, you know, jump scares work too. I'm very susceptible to them. But, like, the number one element in a horror game needs to be, like, you need to feel alone in order for it to, like, really activate that, oh man, spooky, scary. That's why VR horror games are scary to me. Because, like, as much as I can tell myself this is not real, I am in the real world where there is no monsters and I'm not in an abandoned house. As much as I tell myself that, it is hard to get out of that mindset because of how convincing it is in VR. No one was expecting it. There was a jump scare. There was? Oh my gosh. Let's see. I feel like the feeling of impending doom was great. It was like you knew exactly what was going to happen and you couldn't stop it. Ending was very unsatisfying though. Yeah. Oh my god. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Snowsneed. Snowsneed? Sneeze nose? I don't think it's sneeze nose. Have a nice night. Oh my gosh. Cyber caps, no worries. I switched tab when the jump scare came, so I was safe. Nice! Expert timing. You got that expert, whatchamacallit? Apex. Not really Predator, but you know, Apex senses. Where you knew something was wrong and you noped out of there. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, I don't think I have those instincts, but I haven't died, so I think I count as having somewhat of those instincts. Even just slightly. Even just slightly. Boop, boop.
My people! Audrey Go. Subscribe to the channel.
Welcome to the Peppers. I really need to fix, like, the
My people!
so that they all come at
subscribe
once.
to the channel.
Very delayed stuff, but it's fine. It's still a little, like, confetti. Little party popper or something. There we go. Those are the worst shoes I've drawn, but like I kind of gave up halfway through. I was like, yeah, they kind of look like shoes. Look at that! Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, just for using a fraud like me, she has channel points. I do. The more you chat, the more channel points you earn, and then you can use them for redeems, such as throwing me off the screen, or booing me, or agreeing with me, which is, you know, my favorite. Watching this when I go to bed is amazing. Right? You guys make your YouTuber outfits? Yup, I do. My fit, which is just a jacket because I get cold, and a cute little crop top with a heart on it because I like it. Wait, here's some of the earlier ones. You see, very wise looking paprika, and then what is this? Little cat outfit, the yippee. Oh, that one's also a good one. This one was a neon cat fit, but you can't tell because I can't color rainbows. I'm just doing pencil. And this one, the most romantical pose that you can do. You know, just be careful. It's almost too effective, you know. This one, which I thought was cute, and then a little like chocolate action, which I thought was cute, and then a little cupid thing, which I thought was cute. Just having little funsies, just doodling, just, you know, doing the dudes. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. What's the next one? Ooh, the next one is an anteater pose, which came from that one anime. What is it? Man, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one where, like, it's a girl and then the guy with blonde hair, and the girl's like, ooh, chocolate action, right? But Skip and Loafer, that's what it is. I was thinking about the pose earlier, the most romantical one, and I was like, it kind of reminds me of Skip and Loafer, that scene where she's like, an anteater pose. It reminded me of that, so I was like, oh my god, I want to draw that now. There it is, I'm sick, emotional, destroyed for the game, 5:30 a.m. here, so have a good one. Oh, yikes, 5:30? Yeah, definitely go to bed. Bye-bye, Shadow Reaper. Be safe, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try and best judgment. Enjoy. Well, actually, Valentine's Day is over for you. Oh my god, I'm gonna hop off since I gotta sleep a bit. Good night, everyone. Nice to meet you, Paprika. Is it cool if I nickname you something like Pepper? Yeah, absolutely. I just unplugged something. But yeah, most people call me Rika or Pep. Yeah, that's also the, I think, the more popular one, to be honest. Oh my god, Shadow's a mad lad. Yeah, it's crazy. 5:30 a.m. It's been like years since I stayed up that long. I'm still recovering from a bad sleep schedule. It is what it is. It is what it is. But you know what? I will say I had fun. So as long as you, oh my god. As long as you have fun with the time you're staying up, then it's not really like that bad, right? Probably. There we go. 9:32. It's 5:32 a.m. for me. It's still not tired. How are you guys awake? Then it settled. You have received a cute nickname. Good night, Pepper. Good night, Audrey. That's pretty close. It is like, I think, yeah, it's also 9:30 for me. I don't know how y'all are up that late. I mean, 10 is not so bad, but once you get past, like, I think the cutoff for me is 2, maybe 3 a.m., depending on what I did that day. If I didn't do anything, and I slept in, then, you know, I can definitely go for a while. But if I did a lot of stuff that day, I'm not making it past 2 a.m. I hit that old man mark where I'm just like, yeah, you kids have fun, I'm going to bed. Oh my god. Because he's also a champ. Jesus. 7:34 for you. Nice. That's good. That means, well, there's not still daylight probably, but at least it's not super late. The birds aren't chirping for you. Old Man Paprika? Yeah, Old Man Paprika is in fact canon. Very much a thing. Friends can attest to it. are never ready for when Old Man Paprika comes out. You hooligans with your wanting to stay up on the Discord slumber party. Huh, I'm headed to bed. You youngsters in your youth. Oh my god. Not a very popular party animal, Old Man Paprika, but, you know, it is what it is. There we go. You know, fur anteaters is supposed to be a very threatening pose, but I just can't imagine myself being very threatening. Oh my god. Is there a Paprika multiverse, or you actually turn into old Paprika? Old Paprika. Yeah, it's like the Shrek curse, you know? Let's see. Cut off for me is 8 p.m. Sadly, I must persist. I felt that, I felt that. I stayed up the whole night until school in 5th grade. I could not sleep. That was traumatizing for me. Yeah, I can imagine. Was it intentional, or did you like just literally could not fall asleep? Because I think I had one night where I just like couldn't fall asleep, but that was because I slept over at someone's house and I was scared the entire time, so I couldn't actually make myself fall asleep. And I was just like sat there tossing and turning in the bed, but I was scared to like look around in the night because like what if I saw something, you know? So I just like tossed and turned and try not to think about it too much. And then before I knew it, the room slowly got brighter and brighter, and then it was the next morning, and I heard the birds chirping and everything. And you know, since I was at a friend's house, I didn't want to I don't want to wake them up and bother them. So I just stayed in bed till they got up, which they were a late sleeper, so that was a couple more hours still, but I definitely felt better with like the lights coming back on, cuz not a fan of the dark. I am in fact not a great person to go exploring the dark with. There we go. I feel like this music right now is very fitting for the pose I'm doing. There we go. Let's see, remember Sakamoto's sneaking skills. Your ninja trading. Oh no. Oh yeah, you gotta stay quiet. Love your art. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Have a love-hate relationship with the dark. I just have, I mean, like, I like nighttime because it's quiet and, you know, no one expects you to be doing anything at night, so it's nice, but, like, I'm scared to see something in the dark. Like, you know those analog horrors or those TikToks that you get recommended in the middle of the night? That. I always get those, so I'm never usually on social media too late in the night, because the algorithm knows what it does, and it just continues to do it nonetheless. So it's not great. It's not great for chickens like me. Oh man. Something like that. I forgot how my shoes look, so I'm just drawing whatever I think they look like. Which probably is somewhat close to what they look like, probably, hopefully. There we go. I once fake sleep until my mom left my room. She didn't notice anything. Oh, your mom waits till you goes to sleep? That's nice. My mom never did. She would just, you know, go to sleep. And then if I was a little too loud while I stayed up, then she would come over and be like... She would sneak up on us. She would almost give us heart attacks, I swear. She would like sneak all the way close, and usually we were too busy, you know, being loud or whatever to notice. And so she would get all the way to our room door, and then she would like hit it really hard, so it would be like boom, you know, out of nowhere, and we would always scream because like, oh my god. And it was just her, and she's like, go to sleep, and she would laugh. Trying to draw with you to work on my eyes. Ah, nice, nice. I think that's a popular activity here. Drawing on draw days, which are Wednesdays. I do art streams every Wednesday because I think Wednesdays are the best day to do art streams. Because it's fun and relaxing and just a weird day, which I think is fitting. There we go. Kind of looks like you're about to give a very powerful hug, right? Right? Bring it in! I feel very muscly in this drawing. Also doing art. We should all... For real, for real. If I were to draw fan art, how would I send it to you? Oh, you could post it in the Discord, and that's where I get all my fan art from. And just a quick showcase here. I like showing it off. I like my fridge. Check this out. Go here real quick. And as you can see... Actually, let me turn that off real quick. I have a electric fridge, or a smart fridge, and it shows everyone's fan art that I've ever collected, because I collect all of it. And so yeah. But yeah, now we're focused. We're art. You look like you spun your lower half like a Ken doll. Oh yeah, the fridge! Exactly. Mama stays right next to my bed to see if I'm sleeping or just sitting on my bed. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Might make some later. Pog bet. It will be slapped on the fridge, as is everything else. It is by legal obligation. As soon as you lay eyes upon me, you become a pepper. This is canonical and recognized by the law. And thus, every piece of fan art you made will end up at one point or another, whether you realize it or not, stuck on my fridge. You should have seen it before I went digital. Before I had a smart fridge, I had to like print everything out and put it on there. And while it was cool, it got a little crowded. Oh my god. Welcome in, Greg, Francisco. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. So this one's a bigger one, so I'm gonna have to do more detail on this one. I should have probably brought an eraser, but it's fine. I'll just carve out more of this eraser. There we go. True. All of you are done for. Sorry, y'all forever peppers. For real, for real. There we go. Join the Discord. Give your art offerings to the fridge. Exactly. Once we see her, we cannot leave either. We love it here. We get soup sometimes. Yeah, and bread. And, well, we used to have vases to break, but now we just have pipes. Would I have that exact pencil? Oh, for real? Pencil twinsies! This pencil is so good. I love these pencils. I bought like a couple more of them whenever I found them at Staples. But before that, I just had one that I treasured very much that I got from my cousin. It's already February 15th for me? Nice, let's have a bit more hours. Can't find a pencil? No! On the bright side, we get to bully her and stay healthy. Oh my god. Oh wait, that's the wrong angle. I don't know what you're talking about bullying. I never get bullied. I am unbullyable. It's unbelievable that you would ever say that I get bullied. They just don't. I mean, look at me. Would you bully me? You wouldn't bully a steak, would you? Oh my gosh. You know, I've made that reference a lot to some of my, like, IRL friends. I'm like, oh, you wouldn't download a steak, would you? And they never laugh at it. And just now I'm starting to realize maybe they didn't understand the reference, which the reference is from, this, like, ad or whatever, but it was like a meme of the ad where it's like, you wouldn't pirate a thing, you wouldn't download a movie, would you? And so they're like, you wouldn't download a steak, would you? Oh no, if all the vase is broken, yeah, it will have to happen eventually. The vase budget had to be insane. It was a lot. It was a lot. Oh my god. Right, I forgot we can do that. I have to look into Staplesing because I managed to break it. Oh no! Yeah, no, this... Oh my god, I was so happy whenever I found them because, like, there were many times where I'd almost lost my pencil because, like, I would just misplace it or something, or I would leave it in a certain pencil bag. And I was like, this is only a matter of time, so let's... Before I just, like, lose it and I'll never see it again, and then I'll lose my favorite pencil. But then I found it, and I was like, it is fate. It is fated to be. Where our new avatar? What new avatar? My new avatar? What new avatar? Let's see. Do little fangs. Little fang action. If I don't draw this right, it's gonna look super goofy. So I must focus. Must harness all the power that I've gradually, I don't know, skilled up my skill tree. Gotta make use of my skill tree. Actually, it's not too bad. Water, earth, fire, leaf. Oh my gosh. What is it? Once, the four nations lived in peace. I don't know. They were buddies until the Fire Nation attacked. Wow. It's been a hot minute since I saw it. I never watched the entire series because I have that one thing where it's like I watch a bit of it and I say I will finish it tomorrow, and then I never touch it again until like years later, where for whatever reason I get nostalgic of it and then I go back and I watch it from the beginning again, so I never get past the same point. Or maybe I get like 1 or 2 episodes past a certain point, but never fully past it. And my best friend wakes up at 5:37 a.m. because the school is very far away. Oh wow. That's crazy. I used to wake up at 4 a.m., but that was just so that I would have enough time to like stare off into the distance before school. And like take long showers before school. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5. Nothing can beat this. Just doodling, feeling the grit of the paper beneath your pencil as your wrist just loads up with eraser dust. It's the best thing. Avatar is definitely worth a watch. Yeah, I've definitely heard it. My brother constantly he's like, oh, you should watch it. One of my many brothers. He's like, oh, you need to finish it. You never got, you never finished, so I can't tell you. Or, oh, this meme doesn't make sense to you. You need to finish it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'll definitely finish it soon. And I say that knowing full well it's a lie. I don't know. I don't know. I would need probably like a group of people to watch it with. I'm probably gonna have to rope my friends into doing that. Hey, let's watch Avatar. I wonder if they've watched Avatar. Well, seen it before probably, yeah, but watch the entire thing, that's the real question. Oops. There we go. It's so hard being on this side of chat. I know, right? Live action Avatar looks real bad, which is a real shame. For real? I don't remember the ad. At least the trailers and the claims of production look good, if iffy. Movie stream. Someday, movie stream. I've thought about it, but then I'm like, oh, I'm not sure, and then you gotta set up the timer and stuff to watch along. I think they're funny. Because I've seen a stream where it's like, oh yeah, watch along. And so I watched it on my end, but I couldn't find the exact timing, so I just like would listen to what they were saying, like a podcast or something, and try and guess where they were, but I wasn't watching it, so I just like I was just like, oh, I wonder what they're saying, and they would just like, it was completely out of context, which is its own fun way to watch the stream, in my opinion. Did this wrong. Forgot. The hands. There we go. Quality looks good, but they change it too. Ah, the changes are what irks me. Much of the person. Oh, they changed the personalities? That's not good. Also, the original creators opted out. Oh, if they opted out, that's probably not a good sign. When you have like creators of a big franchise and you decide to make like, you know, an adaptation of their thing, and they read the thing and they're like, yeah, no. That, or they say they don't want to, it's probably for a good reason. Especially with like beloved franchises. I would hate to be a director or something because like, I'm sure I would want to do something like that. As in like, you know, like in my own way pay respects to an original whatchamacallit, thingy, you know? Content thingy. But like it's so easy for it to go south very fast. Triangle. Creative differences. Exactly. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I always feel like vomiting. Ugh, yikes. They thought Sokka was problematic, so he's no longer starting flawed, which I guess we don't need growth. It's a movie, right? I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, when it's a series, there's going to be a lot more, like, time for characters to develop, so I guess, like, I could see where they came from, but, like, that's kind of the whole point. Like, one of the big things about the show that people liked about it, you know, you could see the growth from it, like, oh, Zuko, you know, didn't know their names first, and then he just, like, he never asked either, he just, like, heard them say it, and then from there he learned it, you know? It made them feel a lot more, like, relatable as characters, you know? Or so I've heard. I know what I know based off a Tumblr screenshot. I don't know why, but the way I say it kind of makes me feel like, oh, I'm lying. I actually have watched the entire thing, but I genuinely haven't. But whenever I'm like, oh, so I've heard, it feels like I'm like, no, I've never watched it personally, but I have a friend, and you know, that friend. Oh my gosh. No, but they claimed he was problematic, so they took his issues out, so like, what's the point? True. Gonna sleep for a few minutes before school, so bye. Bye-bye, Cozy. Enjoy your day at school, and get some good rest, because, yeah, I don't know how you're gonna function tomorrow. Oh my gosh. There we go. Welcome in, Darren. How are you doing? It's been a while. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. There we go. Just doodling today. Just making... I call it Valentine's art, but it's not really, but a little bit. Art is subjective, so it can be whatever I want it to be. So if I say it's Valentine's art, it is Valentine's art. Because that's how art works, probably. There we go. Look at that. I think it's kind of cute. I think I'm gonna go eat dinner since I need to get ready for bed. At 8:30, it is 7:53. Oh, wow. Okay. Have a nice night. Bye-bye, Kai CC, right? Have a nice night. Drinking mood. Eat your vegetables. Don't talk to strangers. Or at least trying his best judgment. The expression on this one is really cute. Right? Right? I think it's really cute. Okay. And then... let's continue on. There's 2 more left. Oh, I think I'll actually be able to finish this in time for regular stream-in time. Let's go. It's been a while since I had a stream who that didn't go overtime. That's not true. I think yesterday's didn't go overtime. Maybe, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this one has 2 people. So we have 1 character. And they're like, whoa, this thing. Whoa. You know, as people do when they're surprised. then they have another arm, because most people do. Stretched out. And then the other character is getting smacked in the face by them. Actually, if you get smacked in the face, I doubt you're just not gonna flinch. Although it's very metal if you don't. Just like, wow, I barely felt that. Forgot what it was that I watched recently. Watched your Red, but they tried to hit someone and then they didn't even flinch. And they were like, oh, dang, I'm sorry, I hurt your arm. Overtime streams are a sign you're enjoying yourself, or being held hostage by chat. One or the other. True, true. Unless it goes like, because I've had streams that go 2 hours over. And it is not me being held hostage. Honestly, it's usually the other way around. I'm like, no, 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 I can do this, I promise. And then I spend 2 hours not doing the thing. Oh my god, it's definitely fun, yes. Feel like that reaction is telling enough. Oh my gosh. But I have fun, and sometimes I actually do the thing that I say I was gonna do. Which by that I mean, like, you know, try and finish a thing in a certain amount of time. Speed runs! Speed runs! I'm not a speed runner at all, but I do get speedier runs. Not super speedy, but speedy nonetheless. Man, I remember, like, way back when I had this, like, typing class. I think it was in middle school. And so it was one of those, like, required tech classes or something. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I took it. And we had a lot of, like, these typing assignments, because it was supposed to teach us how to type, but the only way they would really do that is they would give us assignments where we would have to type out, like, this whole, usually, like, an essay thing, but we didn't have to write it. We just had to type it out. And, I would always think, like, wow, I'm typing so fast, I'm so good at this. And then I would, like, look over to my peers to see where they were, and they were, like, usually done with the assignment already, and I was only, like, halfway through. And that, like, just obliterated my self-esteem. Not really, but it was a little bit, because, you know, for a moment you're like, oh my god, I'm so good at this thing, you know? Oh man, I'm amazing, this is awesome. And then you look around, and, like, everyone's already done, and you're like, oh. Oh my god. Very fun thing to experience, you know? Definitely a very big, uh, growing moment for Paprika. Let's see. Go this way, that way, this way. 1, 2, 1, 2. C. K. I love the feeling of pencil and paper. I don't know. It's a great feeling. I think if you do, like, digital drawing for a while and then you come back to traditional drawing, it's like, oh, the scratch. I forgot what it felt like. It's just so nice. I find that exciting. More to learn. Exactly, exactly. Growing moment to an already tall maned wolf. Exactly. That's the feeling the internet gives you all the time. No matter how good you're doing, there's always something on the internet doing better. Yeah. Yeah, it gives you exposure to so many different things. Same thing happened to me all the time, definitely. Only learn so much when you have a small brain. I could be speaking from experience, but I felt that. I felt that. But like, you know, you're the president though. You know a lot about like video games. You know, you got that at the very least. So, you know, you know, your brain's probably not that small. You need somewhere for all the video game facts. There we go. Been trying so hard on one eye and the other came out good. So yay! Yo, nice! You made it to the second eye. Oh, it might be medium. Might be medium what? Oh, medium brain. Okay. Sorry. I forget what I'm talking about very frequently. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my god. Sleep typing. It's like that song by Kiara from Hololive. Sleep typing in my dreams. Oh my god, that song is a bop if no one's ever heard it. Yeah, just saying, go listen to it because it's a good song. And I listen to it every now and then because it's a good song. Am I to believe there's this many paprikas interacting with each other? Definitely. There's like a paprika verse coming to you soon in 3024. In the theater near you. I press sorry I missed the stream. I'm helping my girlfriend with her homework. Oh, that's nice. Imagine having a girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Honestly, the real amazement is imagine being able to help with homework. I was the one asking for help. No, that's not true. I was good with my schoolwork. I had high grades, surprisingly. I feel dumb now, but back then, I was arguably an intellectual. Just slightly. Just barely. Just got her day, actually. Yo, nice! You stay winning. Great job, hunk. Oh my god, it is as the name foretold. Truly a hunk. No one could fail to see it. That's great, though. Wait, hold on. I can do a thing. Arguably an intellectual.
Yeah. This
Exactly.
big brain time.
There we go. That one's for Hunk. Also, check it out. This is my little stream thingy that I used to type because I took off my keyboard because I needed desk space. Therapy is true. Is it true intellectual? True. He's where it's at. He knows everything. It's just, you know, he knows too much that he doesn't have the words to tell us. He's like that angel. Be not afraid. It's beyond comprehension. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh. Terrifying. Truly terrifying. Oh, it looks scary without the nose. That's funny. These eyes are askew. I don't know why. She looks so deranged. It reminds me of that, like, intro scene that we get of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Where it's like, send me an angel. The nicest angel you have. And then it cuts to Stitch, like, coming out of the crater. And he just, like, maniacal laughter. That's what this reminds me of. Gotta restart. Nice keyboard. Thank you, thank you. Press the intellectual. Oh, great. Press of light. What is your wisdom? Most creatures actually look terrifying without their noses. True. Above was my wisdom. The nose thing. Oh my god. There's just something about the president calling it the nose thing that's so wise, you know? Truly beyond comprehension right there. There was a moth in my room and it scared me for a second. Moths are cute, but when they come flying at me, when anything comes flying at me, it scares me. Oh my god. The nose thing. Can't contain the knowledge. Exactly. It's just pouring out of him at this point. I'm telling you. Luca has a bigger brain than he wants all of us club members to believe. It's just, it's too big that if, like, the CIA found out or whatever, he would be taken in for experimentation. So that's why he keeps it hidden. But don't tell anyone I told you that, otherwise, you know, we won't have a president anymore, and that's not good. Mr. President, get down! I used to actually have a joke with the student council president of the school that I went to. Because she was fun. She was, like, loved by everyone. So, you know, it made sense that she got chosen as the student body president. Because she was very personable. And she wasn't, like, one of those stuck-up girls either. That, like, because there were definitely some where it's like, they just, you know, you could tell they were like, ugh, you know? But she was cool. And so we would joke around whenever we would see her. We were like, hello, President! Is there anything I can help you with today? She'd be like, no, so stand down. You're good. And we'd be like, okay. It was fun. I'm gonna cheat my way out of this one. I surrender. I surrender. Sometimes the eyes are too powerful. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, top here, ends like right here. Commit to the hand shape. Do the arms. It's actually not too bad. This freaking played Elevator Hitch. If not, I'd recommend it. Come out something spooky. Oh, for real? Is that one of the ones that got played today? Huh. You know, when you said Elevator Hitch, I read it as Elevator Pitch for a second. I was like, I don't want to give an elevator pitch. If anyone who's ever given an elevator pitch, I mean, most people don't like it. I'm sure there's some, like, psychotic people out there that's like, oh, I love giving elevator pitches. They're my favorite thing. I dreaded them so much. Because, like, who starts a conversation with a person in an elevator? Psychopaths. That's who. Oh, good night, Hunk. Have a nice night. And sleep well. Yeah. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try and use best judgment. Wear your seatbelt, stay warm. It's all important for a good night's rest. Not today, but yesterday. I'm pretty sure the name is a pun on that. Yeah, that would make sense. It's very, like, closely related. Do you have to, like, pitch yourself to a serial killer or something? Let me not guess. Let me leave it as a surprise. And then I'll find out and I'll be like, whoa, I get it. It's a Danny DeVito meme. I get it now. Oh no, it's a curse. Oh no. The reason I can't draw the other hand is not because I'm unskilled. Must be the power of Dark Reunion. Oh my gosh. I love that show. And then... with the way the arms are angled, it looks very intentional. Because, like, if they were at the same angle, then it would be unintentional, but this one's way up here, and this one's out to the side, so it looks like she very intentionally hit her in the face. Which, honestly, that would happen. That would definitely happen. Go into a job interview, then a hitch happens. But anyways, it was fun. Would recommend. Oh, bad. Definitely gonna have to check it out then. It's been a while since I've been on Itch. I think the last time I was on there was Halloween, I think, which October, and we're in February, so it was a decent while ago. There we go. That's cute. That one's cute. Okay. Now on to the final one of the night. We are 11 minutes past, but that's fine because this next one's easy. So easy. Super duper easy. I'm not gonna give y'all any context onto this one. If you're in the Discord, you know which one's the last one. But if not, you will have to see as I bring it to life. I don't know why this is giving me like memories of Pictionary. It's like, oh, I gotta hurry so that they're able to guess it on time. Even though there is no time. Time itself does not exist to the Peppers. We know it as a social construct. Right, guys? There we go. Here is this. All I can see, wait, all I can hear when I see the smack is, I can't believe you've done this. So to be your friend is a risk to be smacked. It is. How do I use my chat points? You can hit exclamation point redeem, or you can hit exclamation point points to see how many points you have, and exclamation point redeem space whatever you want to redeem for the redemption. I think that's the most official I've sounded while giving that that spear. Usually I'm like, oh, that's a good question.
Huh?
Oh no, not the bong. What if I don't recover? No. No. I don't know if financially recover from this. Hello. Oh, sorry. That one, you know, it's automatic. I can't help that one. Oh no, not the duck one. Come on, man. I'm still. You can't hit me when I'm down. Come on. No. No, no. That hell was jump scare level. Yep, it definitely affects the unprepared. There we go. My heart. Oh man, you should hear the pipe. You have a helmet, by the way, right? Because I'm doing this in pin, I have to restart everything if there's one mistake, so yay! I felt that. When you doodle, and then you have to go and line everything, and then like, you have a really pretty doodle, and you're like, oh, what if I mess it up when I line it? Ah, it's the worst. But it must be done. 3, 4, 5, 2, wait, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right. 5. There we go. Good thing I ordered extra helmets. Wearing helmets on a in-progress construction site is very important. Follow all OSHA safety protocols. Yeah. That spooked me. No space on the redeem. Yeah, that scared me. Then Zor, these redeems during a horror game would be actual hell. You know, funnily enough, the first implementation of the redeems were on, I don't know if you know the game, but Don't Scream, which was like relatively popular around the time. And it was hilarious because sometimes just the mic would catch the redeem itself, and then I would die. I'll get to the peppers, everyone. It's noisy in here. It is, it is. You would think with my voice, it's like, oh, you know, it's a very chill stream, you know, very relaxing and stuff. And then I have the redeems, like, that will blast your eardrums, so... Oh my gosh. She has a lot of redeems. You can see a full list in Discord. It's in the redeems thing. It might also be in the description, but I can't remember. I don't copy things over all that regularly because I don't know, I failed as a content creator. Oof, nothing on. Actually, what if I pushed it the other way? There we go. Watch the falling pipes, everyone. You know, you rent out a big studio for streaming, and what they don't tell you in the lease, which I think is illegal, is about the falling pipes. Reread the fine print. Just realizing now what you're drawing, the expression is on point. Right? Right? I feel like there's no happy way to be an idiot sandwich, you know? It's just like, what are you? It's like, no, I failed. Oh, the sips. The sips. I must hydrate. I must consume. What is it again? Fish sauce? It's not fish sauce. It's not fish sauce. It's fish water. No, fish. Fish air. Airfish. Fish air. This falling price have got to be an OSHA violation. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to order the helmets, but luckily they were, you know, relatively decent price, so you know, was able to get enough for everyone, so no one is at harm for concussion much. Uh-oh. You know what I am at risk of falling constantly? The ducks. Ever since the ducks came in, everything has been different. It's been substantially harder. You can't stream for like 2 seconds without worrying about... I'm not a furry. Oh my gosh. Can't believe y'all spelled that out. Like, honestly, the teamwork there, kind of impressive a little bit, but I don't want to reward y'all too much, because how dare you. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be funny if I, like... Why am I being bonked? What did I do? Guys, look. Yeah! Fight him, Luco, fight him! I'm not smelly. I'm not. I smell like roses. I am the best smelling one here. Just scared to do it either. How dare you, okay? Cheddar, I'm gonna time you out. I can time you out. I could do that. I could do that if I wanted to. Going to sabotage. Thank you, Luco. Luco, real homie out there. If no one else got me, I know president of the extracurricular research gaming. I think it has all those words, but I'm not sure in what order. But you know, I know my club president got me. If no one else got me. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look at that. I'm a paprika sandwich. There we go. Look at that. That's cute. Big fan. How could this be? No! The roses smell like, are they sweet? Of course they are. Sorry, yes, I'm loyal to the streamer. Exactly, exactly. Luco is showing that he's a true pepper through and through. That's how you be a real pepper. You don't call paprika furry or stinky. Just notice the way you hold your pencil. What do you mean? It's like everyone else holds it, no? Thumb over, so control, because you're moving the entirety of your fingers. Probably not good for, you know, the entire thing. Cute, right? Right? Thank you. Thank you. It's a cool, sorry for that. No worries. Don't call her that. Even it. can't say that, Luca. You can't betray me. No. No. You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people saying that I'm stinky. I don't know what exactly is occurring, but it needs to stop, and I will put an end to it right now.
Look here!
Welcome in, y'all. How are ya doing? Welcome to the Valentine's Day stream. The end of it, at the very least. Oh my gosh. Today's been a very pleasant Valentine's Day, hasn't it? We've got to draw so many things. We smelled roses. We lived a valiant Valentine's Day together. And you were all my Dora cereal, remember? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I'm glad y'all caught the references there. It made me happy. But yeah, with that, we've come to the end. We'll quickly review what all we've done before I will finally cast y'all to the night. Y'all need to get some sleep, is what I'm trying to say, but I didn't know how to say it. Oh my god, what can I say? I gotta be faithful to the club and keep the jump scares coming. Got a blushing paprika. We got paprika smacking paprika. It's like paprika WWE in here. We got paprika posing with paprika. A beautiful paprika picture. Paprika in, you know, an anteater's fashion. Need no sleep? No, y'all definitely need sleep. All us in random places are holding on not to die. True. You got the gaze paprika. The gaze is in I gaze into your soul. Oh my god. Cast to the night sounds much more sinister than going to sleep, right? That's why I was like, well, you know, just get some sleep. Don't die. You got the Nyan Cat paprika. You got the Wii Fitness Trainer paprika. You got the little cozy in a robe paprika. You got the anniversary paprika. Yay! You got the loving paprika. You got the chocolate Valentine paprika. Oh god, I'm squished. You got the Cupid paprika. And then that's it. That's it. Just nervous paprika, which was already there when we started. Boop. There we go. With that, thank you all so much for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed this very lovely Valentine's Day. Hope it was very romantical to the best of my abilities. And if not, it's okay. We can always try again. Oh my god. Oh, very nice and cute and not smelly. Exactly, exactly. So let's go ahead and go back here. Let's see. Let me go here. So with that, thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed drinking milk. Eat vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try and pass judgment. I feel like I forgot to say something else. Please stop throwing ducks. If I see one more duck out here, I'm gonna have to call the exterminator. And I don't think the ducks want that. Oh my god. We can always make it more romantic with math. For real. I'm gonna talk to all the strangers. I don't know if that's a good idea. But have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye. Drink your milk, eat vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try and pass judgment. Wear your seatbelt, stay warm, and I will see y'all all next time I see you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. Bye-bye. Okay, that's the button. There we go. Bye-bye. 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 I'm not looking for a button right now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.